Awesome.
We're on
And
the 11th,
we are
correct?
live!
Oh yeah, dude, I
Hi!
have
We're on
a candle. I have a candle called Indigo Night.
We're on the 11th, correct?
Oh, it smells so good.
In game, I believe it's the 11th?
It's the 11th.
Yeah.
The 11th.
Cool. Cool. We were on the 10th for so long.
And oh my god.
Oh, I should probably also link everywhere that we're going live.
I already sent the link to one of my servers. Right, I still need to get
We
Dad
were
into
about
that
to
document.
sleep, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it technically will be the 12th.
I think this is the fastest day we've had. Getting through one day in a single session.
Yeah, no, we did.
It's more
What
likely
is it?
than you might think.
Bro, dude, we spent like an entire month on one day.
Was there? Oh yeah, there was that one. Okay, yeah, I do remember that.
I don't know what you're talking about, Nature.
Alright,
Sometimes the burn is slow, and then sometimes it's really fucking slow.
Alright, look. I apologize.
Nah, it's your fault.
Look at
So
that
that-
beautiful Roll20 dark mode AI. Like, it looks so
I was
good,
gonna
y'all.
say, the way you cut out, it's like, don't worry, it's your
God.
fault.
Sorry, it's fine.
Yeah, I know. I figured you said it wasn't, but nonetheless.
Never
Oh, it's a
mind.
promotion
nothing-
board. That's where
Never
we're going.
mind. Like my what?
Flintlockwood!
Flintlockwood! Oh god, the character sheets are still blinding.
Oh, I forgot to change the title of the stream, because now it's a new day.
Oh, you're right. The character sheets are still white.
Ah, so my character sheets still blind me. Damn.
Well, yeah, it's still a white piece of paper.
Why can't it be black paper?
Why can't you be more like your cousin?
You know what?
No, I'm just kidding.
How to
You make good points.
HTTYG2 Electric Boogaloo.
Oh, is that what Janae's called?
Sure. Beautiful.
Hello. This is all my fault.
Sure.
How?
Oh wait, no. TTDYG 2 Electric Boogaloo, the part where Gal dies.
I'm hoping the other quality is a little better now compared to last time, because apparently Mono was really loud and was very much peaking. I've turned down their
Am I
audio
peaking?
a considerable bit. Oh, let me turn it down a little bit. I think
Is my
everyone
audio
else is
fine?
good now.
Yeah, you're fine.
Hey, chat.
Oh.
What's up? I see a little emote there.
Hi,
Greetings
chat.
and
How's it going?
salutations, chat. Oh god, immediately 7 people showed up. Okay.
Welcome all.
I mean, I realize most of that's probably us, but like still.
Welcome myself to the stream.
Yes, greetings and salutations. Us.
Oh, hell yeah,
and,
we
like,
got a Luna Witch. We got
we got Luna,
Nas.
we got
Whoa.
Oz.
The gang's all here. The
Gang's all here.
Oh yeah, now also
I-
this time you should be able to see chat on the stream as well as actually
I
I
What
see
okay,
that.
so-
It looks
Gang's
good.
all here. Gang's all here.
I'm
You can
advertising
see
in
all the
other
emotes.
channels.
Oh boy.
I need to look at Twitch. Damn, I don't have that shit open.
If my friends are watching.
My friends are.
Bloody
Oh
Gold-
wait, I should.
oh
I
yeah,
should
Bloody
edit
Gold,
my-
hopefully, fingers crossed, will be streamed tomorrow. And that's Red Oz.
Cool. That way I can finally go back and watch a Thursday stream. I've not had a chance to catch any of the Thursday ones.
Yeah. I still need to finish the overlay for Bloody Gold, but hopefully it should be done long before the stream starts.
Cool.
Okay, let me double check a few things.
I like the overlay. I must say it's cute.
Thank you.
I like her little cute map.
Yeah, the base of the overlay was made. This was originally inspired by an overlay that was made by Salty Sweet Ren, who was one of the players in the Friday game, and graciously lent me the template to basically work with. And everyone, go show Ren love. They're great and awesome and cool.
Planes is in chat. He's in two
Weird.
places at once. Oh god.
I
Oh,
do the
no.
multitask.
He's planar traveling already.
I have ascended!
Let me turn everyone down just a smidge, a little bit.
Alright, roll. Wait, where? Can I read it? No.
Where's Plains? There
But-
it is. I think that should. Hang on, let me double check one or two more things. Oh my god, how could I forget about the most important aspect of the entire game? And now this time, Chad can also be here to experience this. Once I get it. Chad! Hey, the fruity!
Guys, I'm worried. I'm worried he's about to have a heart attack.
No, I'm not gonna have a heart attack.
Fine.
Dice
Dice!
time!
Oh god,
And
it's
there's
spilled
the heart
everywhere.
attack.
Oh god, oh shit. Hang on. Oh god, some of them fell. I made a mistake. This is
Video
fine.
guys, we win, right?
No. I mean,
Yeah.
hey, if I accidentally have a D4 just pierce myself in the ass, then we'll whatever. Alright, so I suppose as the first order of business, we're gonna be choosing. B, pick a color.
White.
Ooh, going with the sugar dice. Yeah, I was gonna say, at the beginning of every session, usually, I usually ask my players which color dice they would prefer be used during the session. So at least they can't say I'm using the same cursed dice every single time.
Unless we choose the same cursed dice every single
Indeed!
time.
Which, I mean, at
Never,
that
yeah.
point, you're just tempting fate.
Yep.
And honestly, sometimes I forget which ones are cursed, supposedly, and which one aren't.
Which ones hate the Wednesday game?
I know
I
one
believe-
of them's the red one, I always pick it.
I believe it
Isn't
was
it-
red. One of them was red. The one set was red, and the other set I think was the blue and violet.
Yeah,
Yep,
I think
that's
Um,
why I never pick that one again.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was that one.
I
However,
just
apparently for
guessed.
the Sunday game, the following session. Okay, quick story for Twitch to explain. So earlier on with the Strike and Cold Iron group, this group here, they had to fight a bunch of Geonids, which are these little rock elemental boys. And during that fight, to be fair, there was, they were somewhat outnumbered, so the, probability and whatnot. However, I rolled about, 8 or 9 nat 20s during that night, and like one or two of them I negated because that was getting ridiculous.
There
However,
were about 10 after negation, or before.
Yeah.
I forget how many. I don't forget how many.
I think about a
and
big
then I told that story to the Sunday game, the Fog of War, which sadly there hasn't been a stream yet because of people's schedules. And during that game, I mentioned the story, and they said, "Well, you know what? Let's use those same dice. Let's tempt fate. Fuck it, why not?" And during that fight, I had them fight a bunch of shadows, which if anything about those are really scary if they actually hit you. And it was a horde battle, basically. The only person that got hit during that fight was the NPC that was stuck in the room with them.
Nice.
No one else took damage.
I hate it. I hate it.
So-
I hate everything about this.
I don't know what the hell is going on with these dice, but either way, that's
Clearly,
the first...
they're playing favorite.
I suppose. I don't know. The fates are whimsical and are very flighty. I don't know whatever words. They're fictive. Yeah.
But would you have it any other way?
Touche. And for that Keen, pick another color.
What colors are there?
Quite a few. We got brown, we got red, we got green, we got purple, we got black and yellow.
Black and yellow.
Black and
Black and-
yellow, black and yellow.
Black and yellow it is. So we're going with black and yellow, and we're going with white. God, this is.
The color of bees.
It is
Bee.
indeed.
Okay, I think I have posted in every channel that I'm willing to post.
Oh boy. Watch, there's gonna just be a flood of people coming in.
Not really. Like I had to go looking.
Touche.
Like how? Like I don't have Twitch open yet, so
We have 8 viewers.
I shall refrain from looking at Twitch while I'm DMing, or else I'm probably gonna have an anxiety attack. But it's fine.
Right.
we have more than 8. We have 10.
We have
Oh.
we have
Oh,
Oh,
8
now it's 8.
in nature. We have 80 views on last week's VOD.
I was about to say I was surprised at the number of views that we had.
We made
By the
friends.
way, I think I might be a little bit louder. Let me on stream.
Oh, I can change it
Let
on
me
mine.
check.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry.
I was about to change it on mine.
Turn it down
But-
just a smidgen. We'll turn that up a
Smidgen.
little more. There we go. Now start talking.
Test 1 2 1 2.
A little bit. There we go. That sounds a bit better.
There we go.
Alrighty.
Yeah, no, I would definitely was louder than everyone else.
Oof.
Man, hold up.
Alright.
I gotta put on my sunglasses. This party's just too cool.
I wear my sunglasses at night so I can. Okay.
Watch Gal get eaten by Gravins.
Yeah. All right.
Out of feature.
And well, I think I'm about as ready as I really can be. So heaven or hell, let's rock. All right. So in that case, let me close a few tabs.
I hope they like cold meat.
What about cold meat?
Cause Gal's like has a really low body temperature.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. All right. Suppose then. in that
Gross.
case- I suppose now I should be asking the question: is everyone ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Houses and himbos.
Sausage and sake.
Ghost to
What the hell is that one?
Hills. Very
Sausage
Dasher.
and sake?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Crazies and crack.
it's the name of the inn.
Cockatrices and crack.
Yeah.
No. Legends
I
of the
mean,
Bear
we
does not
already
condone
have
drug use.
we
We
already
Hey,
have the cockatrice.
touche. All right. So, what does everyone recall happened last session?
Circus.
Circus.
Indeed.
I tried to negotiate terms of what I'm doing with this Circus of Many Faces. Dasher finally realizes maybe this isn't a good idea because he got the sense that everyone was lying to him,
Hmm.
and by
Something
everyone
seems
he meant
suspicious about these people.
yeah, especially because they're literally all about truths, and Dasher's not being told everything, so. Yeah, no, Dasher immediately, as soon as he woke up, handed the mask to Kumal, after handing the mask to Nox,
Aha.
after which time, I believe a conversation was held about when and how we're going to scout the area that the Wyvern is in.
The Gryven, yes.
Revan, at which point it was reconfirmed that shit's gonna go down with Talia?
Oh,
I believe her name
Tiala?
is? Tiala. When it comes to everyone but Dasher trying to fuck with her.
Oh, right. How
Hey,
could I forget
yeah,
about the
context.
fucking prank war that's apparently begun?
And
There's
then
the conflict.
I put my
We-
5 gold.
we encountered the Gwyvern. off in the distance. Eventually, it came up to us, and Gal gave it rations. I then gave Gal more rations.
Gal had a dressing
Uh,
montage.
I did have that. That was for me. So that
And
I can
then-
remember.
And then we all decided to start resting and go at it
We
after our
did.
long rests.
We did a little bit of scouting in the
Mhm.
in the Spellwood Grove, which
Mm-hmm.
revealed some semi-important information concerning certain people, and Nox almost shot Farron.
Thought about it. I just thought
Griven
about it.
wanted to eat me.
Hey,
Oh,
but
that's
it
true.
didn't.
The Gryven did want to eat you specifically.
I don't.
Wait,
I don't. Kumal would taste too good.
did this happen after
Oh,
I
it's
left?
like angry rock candy.
No.
No, this was
Yeah.
during. This
You
was
were
during the
there.
Gryven situation.
Okay.
He's getting
Okay,
picked
yeah.
up.
Is there anything else that the party recalls that they'd view as important to note?
We found the nest. There's no babies in the nest, thank goodness. We are now taking up camp under overhang of a rock. I got 10 rations of food. We found out how much Nevena needs to eat on a daily basis.
2 rations a day.
Mhm.
From Gal,
Effectively, yeah.
apparently.
Oh yeah,
So,
because Typhoon. Yeah, now I remember. Yeah.
Because Typhoon's a nerd.
Hey,
She's cool.
true.
Hey,
but hey,
She's one of those that would take nerd as a compliment, though.
Dude, you gotta remember, most of Gal's friends are nerds. He doesn't care.
Yeah, I think that's. I'm gonna divvy out my rations of food with the rest of the party, considering they only last for a day.
which yeah, that would predominantly be basically various forageables and whatnot that you've managed to find.
Yeah. Everybody gets 2 rations. Add it.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Poggers.
These.
I'm
don't
looking
have
at chat. Who the
rations.
hell is
Oh my
who the hell is Belena?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
It's
it.
my
it's fine.
duo.
Now here goes. I don't know. Either way, I suppose in that case, considering that seems to be mostly everything, I shall roll to see which 2 lucky people get inspiration today. First was a 5, which I believe is Dasher, and next is a 1. So Nox.
Yay!
Wow, that's just fate. There.
It's fake.
God damn! Even when I roll
Well-
randomly, these 2 I can never win. So, I suppose I recall with where we last left off, as the party was mostly just kind of spending the day, doing some scouting and a little bit of gathering, while keeping an eye out, keeping an eye to the skies for this large Gryven creature that they've been hunting down for at least the past last day or 2 at this point, after clearing out the cockatrice den. And as the moon as the sun is starting to set and the moon is starting to slowly creep its way up into the horizon, as the party starts to go to sleep and start taking its watches. That's another thing I actually wanted to ask about. Who's taking first, second, and/or third watch?
I'll take second watch as normal.
I'll take
Dasher's
first as
taking
normal.
3rd.
Okay. So Dasher's taking first, Gal is taking second. Who is taking first?
No, I'm taking 3rd. First is
Actually, Dasher, you
I
want to
always
swap
take
and
first so I can see.
you want to swap and
Ah.
I take third and you take second,
so
just for tonight.
yeah. No, Dasher will do that, and he'll just do stretches during the middle of the night.
Cool. So I'll take
Yeah.
third.
That's fine.
All right. So, in that case, as we start moving closer to the night. So, I suppose in that case, Kumal, well, first off, Kumal, are you doing anything with the mask you have just been recently given before you go to sleep?
Absolutely the fuck not.
Okay, figured I'd ask. I mean,
Gotta
there's
make
the off
sure.
chance, you know. And also, Nox, are you doing anything with your amulet?
I think I'm gonna continue to meditate on it this evening during watch. I'm not gonna try to delve.
Okay, so you're not going in, but you're just, meditating. Okay.
Yeah, I think during watch I'm just taking some time, some prayer with it, trying to get more accustomed to it. I don't feel like being out in the open like this is a great place to try and delve.
That is indeed quite fair.
Hold up, I'll be right back. I need to go.
No? Okay. So, suppose in that case, we'll be starting off with Kumal, if you'd like to roll me a perception check.
So I'm taking it with him as well.
Oh, right, you're also awake. Sorry, fair enough. Alright, in that case, Nox, if you'd also like to roll perception.
Sure. Oop. Natural
Wow.
20.
Damn, okay.
I got my eyes at
Frickin-
night though.
Alrighty.
Nighttime's my
Be in the
jam.
dark.
Mhm.
Dark is scary.
So, suppose in that case,
Sorry, I'm back.
you're welcome back. But yeah. Nox, while Kumal, you are at least able to keep a decent eye out with a mixture of... actually, there's another thing to clarify. I don't think anyone actually set up a campfire for the night, so...
No, we were avoiding that.
So then I grabbed the wrong ambiance. God damn it! Hang on.
There are no crackles unless I'm really just
Indeed.
like stomping around in that forest.
There is a
real
forest
hard.
fire. No.
Oh no.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Novena.
Just uh-oh. I made a mistake.
Yeah, the Vena goes to sit down on like a pile of leaves and it starts smoking.
Just no.
In that case, as you go to keeping an eye out with what little light from the sunset is at least creeping out across the hill, and like making its way into this little valley kind of area. Nox, you're kind of like perched up in one of the trees, on like the large tree that's part of this overhang, up on like the cliff face. A little bit like Pride Rock, just a little bit, just with like a tree on top to some degree. Just much smaller.
Hell yeah.
And Nox, you are much more accustomed to looking around during the night. The twilight is your domain, after all. And after the sun actually starts to properly set, it doesn't take long before you hear wing flaps overhead, and almost instinctively you kind of like crouch further back into some of the foliage of the tree as you just see flying overhead the silhouette of what you presume to be the Gryphon, making its way back over to its nest, and then landing back down and curling up its wings, seemingly also going into rest for the night.
Interesting. When it was approaching, did I hear any wildlife, like moving, running, anything like that in the area?
You did notice like a squirrel or two quickly like climb up into one of the trees and like hide into little holes and hovels that they have, but nothing large.
Okay.
Though actually now as you're peering out and taking an eye close to the nest, it's only now that you actually notice the amount of bones that are actually at the base of the tree that the nest is currently in, of various sizes.
Bone
from this
nest.
distance. Indeed. None of the bones actually seem to be in the nest itself. Presumably, I guess the Gryphon keeps its nest clean. by just, pulling out the corpses and whatnot of what it's, killed and just leaving it on the ground for scavengers or whatever the scenario may be. Or to attract more prey. You don't know.
My brain's so dumb. I'm like, so the Gryphon's about to bone down for the night.
Oh yeah.
Hilarious.
We are children.
Kumo, you at least notice a lot of the same things that Nox does. However, a bit of a split second after they do, because their eyes are much more accustomed to the night than yours. Though it does take Nox pointing it out first before you do notice the various bones of large creatures at the base of the tree, presumably either like elk or large goats, or other such things. As for what creatures, it's hard to tell from here because distance. But there's at least whatever scenario this is, the Gryphon has been nesting here for at least probably several years, if not more. So there you go. Otherwise,
Thanks, I hate it.
Nice. Otherwise, as your watch continues, fairly uneventfully outside of the crickets and the occasional biting of insects that you go smack at, because unfortunately we haven't had our first frost just yet.
I'm gonna shimmy on down the tree and get back to the group and get ready to pass off watch.
Okay. Suppose then you crawl your way. Actually, that's a good question. Where is Gal putting his hammock?
He's not using a hammock tonight.
Oh. Interesting. Then where is he sleeping, if I might ask?
He's sleeping in the little alcove with the rest of the party.
Ah, gotcha. Interesting.
On the floor?
Right? What? Never.
Typhoon's probably also coiled up nearby. No need for blankets. She doesn't care. But, nonetheless.
Cold never bothered us. Anyway.
We're not doing this joke
Duh.
again.
Dude,
Either
Dude,
way...
since you said Gal's taking second watch, is that right?
Was it-
No,
sorry,
Dasher
Oh, it
is.
was Dasher's taking second watch, that's correct.
I'll go ahead and tap Dasher to wake him up and give him guidance before I crash out.
Thank you.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no, Dasher goes out to do watch. And while he's doing that, he's gonna do his stretches.
Okay. In that case, as you're stretching, roll me a perception check.
Yeah, I'll use the inspiration. Why not?
I'm just
Using
too
a point of
focused on
inspiration? Okay.
Don't forget you have. Yeah,
And
don't forget you have.
You have guidance, so D4.
Mhm.
12?
Yeah.
Admittedly, at first you are somewhat distracted. Trying to at least somewhat distract yourself from the previous nights that you had, of which you had your own dream, or would you consider it a nightmare even? And just trying to get your mind off of other things, you just, try to go into the motions, doing stretches, and doing other things to at least keep your body preoccupied, if not your mind. And as you're just kind of keeping a cursor eye out, you do hear, further off in the distance, the sound of, like, a splash? Which, looking out, you do see actually the head of the Gryphon also quickly perk its head up from where it's roosting for a moment, as it just kind of sits there.
Dasher's gonna sneak over to take a look.
Okay. I will say, from the direction that the river is, it would be basically, closer to the other side of this valley, so you would be going past where the nest would be, or at least
Never
going
mind.
around it.
Okay.
Yeah. The river is
So-
just north of where the Gryphon nest is. So At least this little creek, I should say. It's not a full-blown river.
Does it look like the Gwyvin is going over to look at it? does-
From where it's situated, it hasn't left the nest. It's just its head like immediately basically jutted up, and now is like its head is like swiveling like a bird's, seemingly keeping an eye out. But though,
Okay.
After about 15 minutes or so, it eventually would slowly crook its head back in under its wing.
Okay, does it look like there's anything coming from that direction at all?
You don't see or hear anything.
Okay. Dasher's gonna just continue watch,
Okay.
being wary of that direction.
All right. So, once again, outside of the occasional, well, at least for a dragonborn, the insects aren't as bad, considering you at least have slightly thicker skin than most people, most humans and whatnot. Though they're at least somewhat noticeable that you occasionally gotta, get them. And outside of that, and just hearing, the crickets and other just, creatures of the night that are not considered within the purview of prey within the vicinity of this nest, your watch ends uneventfully.
Okay, he's gonna go over to Mono.
I would have put the coin in my mouth before we went to bed.
I see.
Oh no.
Oh
So-
boy.
Suppose in that case, I'm gonna have to change over the music.
Here we go again.
Here he goes again on his own.
Here I go again.
It's D&D, but it's a musical.
So Dasher's probably gonna find you with new stuff.
We'll get to that in a minute.
Yup.
Hey, I should be the one laughing.
It is good music. Thank you, Renegamer.
Yeah, thank you.
You
This
have
is from-
ambiance compliments.
Yeah, this is from, oh my god, what is her name? Emily Fantasy, which they have a YouTube and SoundCloud and other stuff. So, unfortunately, as beautiful it is, the music will be very quickly changing.
This ad break is brought to you by Blorp. It doesn't exist.
God damn it. Either way, as Mono puts the coin under his tongue and
Mono,
sweeps-
as Gal puts the coin under.
Yes,
his
as Gal. Yes, as Gal puts the coin under his tongue and sweeps off to dream. I would like everyone except for Mono to mute their microphones once again.
Sorry guys, I'll make it fast.
You
Well,
take
we'll
your
see.
time.
So, once again, as you drift off into sleep with the metallic taste of what reminds you of blood, but you realize is still the coin under your tongue as you go to sleep, you do hear another.
Alright, let's get this over with. He's gonna grab up the stuff he currently has, walk up
Alright.
to the door, open it, and step inside.
Yeah. As you go to sit up from your presumably a bedroll, or at least your hammock wrapped around you as if a bedroll. Taking a minute to look around doesn't take long before you note at the very end of this little outcropping into like what would almost approximate a cave, in the most shallowest way possible. You actually do see, like, right in the rock, face of the wall, a wooden door that wasn't there beforehand, and you could see, like, the soft glow of ambient red and purple lighting coming from the window.
Alright, let's open up this door, shall we?
Alright, and as you open the door, once again, you are greeted to the very familiar sight of... So now I can pull out this art for the lovely viewers on Twitch. As once again, seeing... looks to be about a human gentleman. Lionheart descent, darker skin. probably in about his mid to late 30s, give or take. Dreadlocks going back, and with the very bright bright white skull face paint with the golden filigree patterning on the face as well. Let me actually, can I zoom in on this for the camera because it's pretty. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Damn it! I want to zoom in. Oh, now there's actually an option too.
Please be patient.
Ah, damn it, the quality. Whatever, it's fine. Can I put this up in another tab? That doesn't help. Damn it, whatever. It's fine, we're experimenting with the new Roll20 overlay. It's fine. Either way, as once again you are greeted to this very familiar face. Welcome once again to my little humble shop. I suppose you're here for your delivery?
Yeah, I did have in fact a question about that.
Absolutely, ask away.
So for the deliveries, I have to come pick them up, or are they just sent over automatically?
Well, I mean, you're here to pick them up now, aren't you?
Yeah, but I also felt like I might ask.
Well, either way, at least with with all the abilities at my disposal to help streamline this little process, I can ensure that all of the materials that you desire, at least most of what I desire, should be on your lap by the morning. At least or at the very least by the time you wake. So,
Delightful.
suppose going down the list, let me see, what was it that you got?
All of that now?
Indeed you are. Now, as for the bulk order that you got, as he just pulls out, looks like it was wrapped in two, like it looks like it's like double wrapped in two burlap sacks, and like the bottom is still wet. Somewhat a large bag of meat. I hope you don't mind what source of meat that you were asking for this. So he just sets it on the table. As you get about 10 rations worth of raw question mark meat.
Well, you see, sometimes it's better just to not ask questions.
Absolutely. Now, as for those custom items that you requested, my resources were able to at least make some fairly quality products. Give me a moment here. As going down the list, first we'll go with the daggers. The 4 custom daggers you got actually have a single boon called Perfect Balance. Let me pull up what that does real quick. God, I have so many tabs open, it is not even funny. I know I say that every time, but it is nonetheless true.
I'll just mark them as checked off in my inventory, and I'll just swap them over from my Google document to my Roll20 reader.
I at least wanted to get what the abilities do. I believe it was. Because now we're looking at some early access Helion stuff. Not sponsored.
Oh wait, okay. That puts me at 6 of those.
So there's perfect balance, meaning the item being a weapon. Whenever you roll a 1 on the d20 when you make an attack roll with it, you can re-roll the d20 and must use the new result. So basically, you can re-roll a single nat 1 with these daggers.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Those are for the 4 ferryman daggers, if you want to put it as that. The custom boots that you got, which for the purposes of things, are basically have spikes on the bottom, which can deal piercing damage. they have expert craftsmanship. Which, also looking at that. Expert craftsmanship. If this, which these two technically do damage, it has a +1 bonus to damage rolls. So now, so instead, these boots do 1d4 +1.
Oh my. That means I can do. Oh, that's on top of my +5.
And for the final piece, if this item isn't to your liking, I apologize, and I'm more than willing to accommodate for such things and ask for a repair. And he pulls out the custom breastplate, which it looks. How do I describe it? Roll an investigation check.
Oh no! All right. Not an intelligence check. Couldn't be me.
Soft one. Whatever happened to it, it doesn't look great. Of looking at it, it has, unfortunately, 2 flaws. One of them is shoddy work, the other is degradable. Shoddy work basically means it looks kind of garbage and is basically worth about half of what the base price is if you want to sell it. And degradable, spending time in water or other reactive environments causes this item to degrade.
Oh.
Roll a
I see
d20
what
each
you're
time.
talking.
Yep. Roll a d20 each time it emerges after being submerged in water, or each hour it spends in a corrosive environment. On a 1, the item breaks and is no longer usable. Now, I must admit, I did specifically request for this to be made at with the express price, though they have since been punished accordingly for their quality. And if necessary, I've been more than willing to, if you'd like to spend about half the price of what before to refurbish and improve this item.
Wait, so I'd have to spend half of what I originally spent to get a new set.
To basically renovate and get rid of the debuffs, basically on this, the flaws. Or if you'd like to take it as is. Or if you want to patch that up, if you want to patch it up yourself, I can also accommodate that.
The shoddy work I can have repaired easily. It's the corrosive that might be an issue for me. Yes, I'll take it. I mean, I spent money on it after all.
Alright, pleasure doing business. And you got your custom breastplate. It still behaves mechanically as normal. It just has, those flaws.
Yeah.
It's not a cursed item. It's not enchanted. If it were enchanted, well, that might be another story. Anyway. Is there any other particular business you'd like to do while we're here? Tarot cards, any other magic items, or any other things that you might be interested in? More meat. So he just gives a bit of a slight sassy look to his eyes.
No, this should be all that I need.
Alright. Suppose in that case, pleasure doing business with y'all.
See you next time.
Absolutely. Farewell. And as you go to open the door once again to leave his shop, and you are kind of awakened effectively by the sound of footsteps coming closer to you. As Dasher, you look back as you were just kind of taking watch, and starting to make your way over. You see on Gal's lap a bunch of shit. There's a pair of boots, a chest plate that looks to be questionable quality, depending. though it's a bit harder to see in the light, and a very large sack of something. That it looks like the bottom is wet, and it smells... It doesn't smell rotten. However, you know what?
Can I identify this meat via smell?
Roll investigation?
I have proficiency with cooking utensils. So would I be
I'll
able
say
to
if you're doing that, you'd be opening the bag and pulling out meat in order to test it. Which, that's up to you if you want to actually do that or not. That's intimidation.
Wait, that's intimidation.
Yep. 5.
Where the hell did you get all this?
Hold up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just imagine. I imagine even Gal is just like, give me making to wake up. Sorry. Also, at this point, Gal, this is when the smell hits you.
Also, what is that meat?
It smells like a butcher shop. It smells like blood.
There we go. What?
What is that meat, and why does it smell bloody?
Because it's full
fresh
of
is that?
garden.
No, how fresh is that? And where the hell did you get all that shit?
Well, throughout my many years, I've met many peoples. Some of them have special talents. One of them is getting me things that I enjoy or need.
Seriously? You all say I can't be trusted.
I mean, I don't trust most people, so...
Wait. Would Dasher be able to connect dots because of Gal having a change of outfit recently?
Roll me another investigation check looking at
Did I? Oh, so I also got the coat too.
Yeah, like the breastplate and the coat, that's the combo.
Yeah.
Well, that's a 6 or a 6.
Yeah. It's
Wait, does that mean I also got the sword?
the sword?
The great sword?
Sorry, stupid question. When did you get a custom greatsword?
I ordered it.
I didn't have that down in my notes. My apologies.
Did you get that from him or from the Talia?
I was about to say, did you get that? Oh wait, did you get that from him or did you get that from Tiala?
I got that from him. I'm getting that from him.
Did it? Oh shit! Hang on.
It was the executioner greatsword I was talking about.
Oh right. I am so sorry. Give me a moment then.
That's fine. It's fine.
I can whip that up very quickly.
I'm just making sure so that I have it all good in my notes.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, this is one of the few things I did not roll beforehand. Okay.
You staying muted?
Also, why does your new breastplate look like trash?
I mean, when you pay for things, they're not all gonna be perfect. Sometimes you have to take the good with the bad. Besides, look at these boots.
Yeah, he pulls up these like leather, short-heeled boots with fucking like these, like it looks like these bands of iron with like massive cleats on the bottom.
Okay, that's going to... As fashionable as those look, those are going to make a lot of noise. Specifically on rock and hard floors.
We'll figure something out. I always do. In the end.
Okay.
My main concern isn't you getting this stuff. It's, one, is it cursed? Two, how the hell did they get it out here?
No, they have the ways, and I didn't order anything magical.
Narrows eyes.
Okay, so that's that. Let me
It's-
check.
The mug grin.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
16.
The custom greatsword is standard. It doesn't have any boons or any flaws.
So, if you want to roll deception against that.
No, he's just lying through his teeth, as always.
Okay.
Or is he telling the truth? Mix of both, probably.
You're a fucking horrible liar, you know that.
Well, sometimes the truth is just a matter of perspective.
Please do not say that word again. His eyes are slitting. Do not
Oh,
say
did I-
those words.
Did I strike a nerve?
Let's just say that that eldritch bullshit with my dreams that's been
Wait.
going on.
What?
Oh, you weren't informed.
No. Please enlighten me. I'm quite curious now.
Apparently, some carnival is fucking with my dreams.
Yeah. And I thought my shit was fucked.
They invited me to their carnival. I no longer trust anything because of that phrase. The fact that they're trying to present truths as what you make them. I do not like it when people, he uses air quotes for this next phrase, fake it till they make it.
Well, sometimes that's the best way to survive. But in other terms, the truth is a matter of perspective.
Faking it till you make it usually gets you killed in my business. Part of the reason I'm shocked that my handler isn't with me is because I know that they manipulate memory. I'm terrible with secrets. You know this.
Yes. I was just gonna start putting on his new boots and equipment.
Well, at least everything is to your size. So at least it fits accordingly. It just, look kind of.
Dasher's
He can use the coat to cover up the breastplate.
Dasher's gonna sit down and take a meditative position.
Well, if it was any help, I'm not one for making too many good decisions either. And he's going to turn Blubby into a spyglass and take his watch.
Okay. Suppose in that case, if you'd like to roll a perception check with advantage. 21.
Be a 21.
As the moon is starting to slowly creep its way off towards the other side of the valley and across the behind the tree line, and once again as the pinks and oranges of the autumn morning slowly creep their way in from the east, the head of the Gryven slowly perks its head up, and, starts preening its feathers. And seems like it gets up before, jostling its shoulders before, spreading its wings and flying back up into the air.
We should probably swap it from the ferryman's do. And so I did get the greatsword, right?
Correct, you did, but there's no
Okay.
boons or flaws.
Yeah.
Dasher was so
It just
preoccupied.
looks really good.
Dasher was so preoccupied he didn't tell you about the splashing.
Splish splash, gotta dash, motherfucker.
So, yeah. Other than that, your watch was fairly uneventful. Pardon. As it creeps towards morning, and as the rest of the party slowly begins to awaken.
Hey, Keen, you have the bag of holding, right?
Keen?
Yeah, I do.
Is it out in the open?
It's within. No, it is not.
Okay.
Swear if it's one of your fucking pockets on your coat.
Yeah, it would be like the size of like a purse, effectively, or like a
I was
handbag.
just gonna put my my coat and shoes in there. My old coat and shoes.
So who's next watch?
It's morning.
Oh, it's morning.
Dasher, probably halfway through Mono's watch, was preparing breakfast for himself.
Okay.
Alright,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. All of you guys eat your basically a day's worth of the forageable rations, I presume, or at least whichever rations you desire, and a day's worth of your water.
alright. So what I'm gonna do when the Gryven comes back is I'm gonna go down there by myself, and if I can't deal with it, and yes.
What are you wearing?
Oh, just some of the things I bought from someone I've met.
Apparently, I'm not the only one with friends that visit them at night.
Excuse me.
Are you also dealing with
Yeah?
aberrations? I swear if you're dealing with aberrations.
No, it's nothing like that.
Elaborate.
Who is it? Do they have a name?
Yes,
What
I've
name is?
recently come into contact with the ferryman.
Alright, that's a history check, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, that's gonna take history
yeah,
checks from
yeah, I would like-
everyone.
History or religion from me?
It's still history.
Oh, thank God. Yes.
That's insight, Nox.
Kumal. I don't know
I
why I,
know.
rolled
I
I
it.
do believe we have actually had Dasher roll for this before. He's heard rumors about the ferryman.
Correct. You've heard the name, and usually it's in not so great contexts, whether
Right,
whether out of swearing against him or out of basically omen, like don't say this shit or else the ferryman will get you.
Other than hey, you want a hard assassination? You want an assassination target that's hard? Ask the ferryman.
So what's a 23 get you?
Well, that's a 23 in insight, 15 in history.
No, I got
No,
20.
sure.
Oh, you got
Apologize.
23? Oh, you got a 23 in history. Oh shit, didn't see that.
I know
everything.
everything.
And I got
So-
like a 19 plus 2, so that's what,
That's a
20?
That's
2?
22. So, also another thing. Does anyone have the urchin or the criminal background?
I got the inheritors background.
That does not count, unfortunately.
Damn.
From
No,
my
it's worth a
understanding,
shot.
I'm pretty sure I have the smuggler's background.
Oh, okay. That would.
Yeah,
that would
I have
probably
the smuggler's
suffice.
background
Yeah.
because I have down low, which is the smuggler one.
Nox, what background did you have again?
The hermit.
Hermit, right. Okay. So, I would say, yeah, Dasher. Dasher. That's all you really know about the ferryman.
Right.
Outside of, apparently, the only other thing that you would say is that his name has some association with a group called the Morticians. But you don't know what they do, or if if it's like a cult, if it's a gang, or whatever the situation is.
Dasher just knows. Would Dasher know anything about them being connected to criminal underworld?
Maybe. I mean, it's a safe bet, but I don't know.
Okay. So Dasher would
With-
say so.
Oh.
So we're dealing with the morticians then?
No.
Kumal and Farron, with very high rolls on either end. The ferryman, is a figure that isn't very well known outside of basically other people's stories and interactions with them. Which, as for how much is really truth and how much is really hearsay, and being bigger than life, it's a bit hard to tell. However, the most that people really know about him is that he's associated with a group called the Morticians, which is a crime gang within New Arcaster City. They usually have some association with smuggling goods and/or people in and out of the country, in various aspects. And like occasionally doing other other sort of petty crime, stealing, fencing stolen goods, and other such sort of things. They mainly, specialize in smuggling and getting illegal stuff in the country.
So what you're saying is Dasher might have worked for them without knowing about it at one point.
Maybe. Kumal, you would at least know from this context that people, in the context of the Morticians, people have probably tried to have bought drugs and possibly even witchstone in small quantities through the Morticians and trying to smuggle them on campus. And other such things like that. Though
news.
Kumal, from your studies into the extraplanar and other such things,
Fuck.
from what stories that you've at least been able to dig up, and first-hand accounts that have been otherwise, either been swept under the rug or not really, made public through other means. There have been reports, apparently, of people having talked to the ferryman in their dreams, and conducting business with him in their dreams. And when those sorts of deals occur, two things happen, generally. One, after the business is done, whatever items that they had on their person, whether, selling them or buying things, are now on their person when they wake up, in some manner or another. No one knows how they get there. Their coin purses are lighter and they have new stuff on their lap. And two, if you make deals with the ferryman or otherwise owe something to the ferryman without being just standard payment with gold or items or bartering, the nails on the hands, in some manner or form, some shape or manner, end up turning a sheer charcoal black.
I immediately look at Mono's fingers, or Gal's fingers.
Gal's hands are in his pockets.
We've already known that one of his hands has turned charcoal black when it comes to the nails.
Looking at Kumal, I'm gonna look to him to tell me what he knows.
Well, I know our friend here is an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
What did you
And?
do?
Who is
Fine.
this?
Not.
Who is this that he's in contact with?
Also,
Well-
one more thing about information-wise with a frickin' 23, and you specifically being a frickin' student. And you can somewhat put this together already, but because of the ferryman's apparently involvement with dreams, and other such things, it's safe to presume he might not be doing business on the material plane.
Yep.
As for where else, I mean, the ethereal plane is usually associated with dreams, but with how little information you have about the location and whereabouts of such a place, you have no fucking clue. If it's in the ethereal plane, the astral sea, wherever the fuck.
don't know much other than he's a professional fencer, often sold illegal goods, caught a few students a couple times trying to get things they shouldn't have.
I miss
Oh.
them.
Also students with black nails that made dumb choices.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
how did he get that here?
That's a very good question. No one knows.
I'm more
Gal, how did he
curious on-
contact you?
A few nights ago, I thought I woke up because I heard knocking at one of the doors of on one of the carts. I went to investigate, and voila, there it was. If you're curious, he's going to pull out the coin. He's gonna flick it over.
I'm doing
Arcana
a
check.
magic on all of him.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Okay, alright, first and foremost, who are you flicking the coin to?
You know what? Let's go with Kumal because he seems the most knowledgeable at this point.
Sure, okay. So casting Detect Magic. Looking at the coin.
Ooh,
it's-
I just want to know through a sheer flip of the coin if I
Uh-huh.
sense anything.
Yeah. With Nox casting Detect Magic, from what you can tell, there is. Let me actually double check something real quick.
You also might want to wipe it. It's been in my mouth.
Ugh.
Yeah, there's a little bit of saliva.
Well, the less
Oh.
mysterious part is, or the good news is, less mysterious than our circus friend.
Wait,
Not by
wait.
much.
You're saying he contacted you in your dreams?
Yes.
Mother.
Right. I am so sorry. I should have asked you about that. Well, my business for now is done, so you can have the coin.
Put it in my collection of cursed items.
Not cursed. He's a businessman. I've met
What do
many
I see,
people.
nature?
The coin seems it's fairly faint, surprisingly.
Okay.
Though you can pick up on divination and necromancy,
Had a feeling that was gonna be the case.
Yeah.
and there is the faintest hint of dark magic.
Knew that was coming.
Do I see her like doing the casting and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not hiding
it.
Just all right. Give me the lowdown.
Another divination piece. This time
Okay.
with a touch of dark magic and necromancy.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on,
Going in a pouch. And
I'm
then in
looking
a
at
pocket.
Gal for the rest of it. Is anything else on him magical?
You know, at this point, Nox and Kumal, roll an intelligence check.
Oh, I'm not
Well,
touching the coin.
Wait,
No, that's
Oh,
fine.
wait.
That's fine. This isn't involve you touching the coin.
there's the curtain.
Just
Oof.
straight intelligence.
Mhm.
Am I allowed to give myself guidance?
Can you give it on? Yeah, sure.
Okay. I don't know if it works or not, but
I was about to say, does guidance specify like skill checks or ability checks?
I think it's only skill.
I think it's like ability and skill checks, so it's like you can't do it for like attack rolls and stuff.
Could you click on the
specific, though.
spell guidance for me?
Yeah, I don't think it'll use it because I toggled it on and it didn't additionally add it, so I don't think it. Let me
Oh,
look
right,
over
right,
here
right.
real quick.
Look at it anyways.
Okay.
One way could you add it to one ability check of its choice, which that does include skill checks. So, in that
Okay.
case, roll a d4.
Oh boy.
13.
Better than 11?
You're definitely noticing a pattern between the aspect of
All of
being
the
able to
pieces.
go in. Yeah, having some aspect of being able to go into the dreams and the schools of magic that are being involved.
Oh yeah, especially divination.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Which divination is usually about either the perception of a particular thing, or otherwise it's sight as well as foresight, telling the future, Someone's mic
Sorry.
has something.
Sorry.
Squeaking.
That was my fault. I'm gonna mute.
Is there anything else on Gal that's pinging on magic?
His chest.
On Gal himself. Let me actually check something real quick.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at all of his new gear. I'm looking at him, everything.
It'd pretty much just be his chest.
You do see a spellcasting focus, which is of course druidic. No school that you can see offhand. And you do see a bottle actually that's on his belt. That is current. That is very much divine magic. Outside of that, there is the faintest hint, and it's hard to tell. Where his chest is, where his heart would be. There is that little moat of effectively what you now recognize is fey magic, a combination of arcane and druidic.
I have a question.
Yes.
Seen it before. Whenever they do like deals like Suits or whatever, like was it always all their fingernails, or was it like per like favor or X thing? Is it like 1, 2, 3? Is it random?
Presumably, it was per favor.
Okay.
It was
Gal?
less of just a over the entire hand and more of just as a reminder.
Galileo,
Yes.
can I see your hand, please?
Pull out. We'll hold up his hand.
Oh, you stupid, stupid boy.
What has he done?
Older than you. But yes, I will
Five
admit.
Helped.
I was about to say
The choice I
5
made
nails,
was-
5 favors.
5. You owe him 5 favors.
I will admit the choice I made was dumb.
And if he asks you for one of those favors to be against us,
He doesn't have
What
much of a
then?
choice.
As of
Oh.
right now, the most I know is that the favors start after we get into the forest.
hey, everyone, check it out. He's got 1 favor for killing each of us. And 1 left over for fun.
Was it at least worth it? Something you
I-
truly desire?
He said that if I complete these favors, my curse would be cured.
Hmm.
And after 3 months of getting nowhere, I was desperate.
Well, it can't be helped now. Try next time. Bring a lawyer.
Well, from now on, you're always welcome to come along.
Oh,
I mean,
not
you're the one with
fuming.
the coin after
She
all.
is absolutely fuming.
What's
How
what
though,
if
Gal? How?
what if
Baron,
you
don't
didn't-
start.
What if you didn't do these favors? You don't have your
Then-
cure yet, so
Then I
Kamal,
wouldn't.
can I have this coin?
Then I wouldn't get the cure. Assumedly. No
is
payment.
that it?
No.
I want to look it over first, and then I'll give it to you later.
Well, he's a businessman, so he's no use in killing me.
Kamal.
Hmm.
May I have the coin, please?
Like I said, I want to look it over at least for a little longer.
Also, I do also have a question.
Yes.
So, I recently heard about a circus, was it?
Oh, don't get me started.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
willing to save this conversation for later, but I am quite curious.
You're more than welcome to be quite curious. Just fair to let you know that the rest of us could die from another party member's deal, so it's fine. Kumal, I
Well,
want the
I'm-
coin before you go to sleep.
I'm going to do my best to try and keep you all out of
You
it.
can make an insight check if you want.
Dasher
Yeah,
has
I'll-
a
I'm
look
asking
over.
you. I'm asking if I can have the coin before you go to sleep tonight.
Oh, he's saying no.
Dasher has a look of regret.
Okay, hold on.
Ooh.
Can I roll insight?
If you want to, I don't care.
Mm.
I'd like to
Oh
go
man. Oh man.
6. Damn it.
At least Farron's like, seems legit.
The wizard eye's peeking up a little bit.
Yep, I saw it.
Yeah.
I want the coin now.
No.
I'm charging a
too.
spell.
Oh.
Okay, hold up.
Kumal, as your superior officer, I order you, give her the coin now.
I mean, we have to do this right now. Don't
Yes,
we
we
have
have to do
a
this right
giant
now.
Gryven in front of us to deal with?
Yes, we have to
Kumal?
do this right now. Give her the coin.
You all stay here, deal with your shit. I'll go deal with the giant fucker out there.
Oh, hold on.
If
I
it
gotta
goes
do my
wrong-
own shit real
Before
quick.
you go, we might be dealing with something else, because there was splashing in the river 15 minutes into my watch.
Gal,
Well, I'll deal with it.
as you turn,
Oh my God.
as you move to turn to go towards the entrance of the cave, you can see about 120 feet off, up in one of the trees, peering directly into your eyes. You see the Gryven eyeing the cave. The
Oh yeah, he smells
outcropping.
that meat. He knows that meat's there.
Well, if it goes to shit, I'll throw a flashbang. And he's gonna start walking out while, like, using one of his daggers, like, cut off the, like, take out some of the meat.
Yeah, you just basically just cut the
Dasher.
knot.
Dasher
Yeah.
is following at a
No.
distance.
I am not moving. I am
Nice.
staring
I'm-
right at
go-
I'm
Kumal.
just waiting.
All right.
I'm
Okay.
waiting.
We'll discuss this. So who is going to follow Gal, and who's staying with Kumal?
I'm staying.
Okay.
You know what? Keen, you follow Kumal. I'll stay with sorry. Yeah, you follow Gal. I'll stay with Kumal.
Alright. Oh, stay Gal.
Oh, do you mind getting me a little more of that help there? That was quite useful.
Like, I give you a
Well-
slap on the shoulder, give you guidance.
Okay. We'll get to the Gryven party in a moment. Back to Kumal in this whole scenario.
Alright, so I did some stuff on my end to see what I'm doing here. So,
Mhm.
Kamal's kind of sits there for a second, looks at the coin, gives a pretty heavy sigh, and will hand it back to Nox. But in that moment, we'll do connected consciousness and just lets her know, I need to find out more about this. Please trust me.
Just staring right back at him through connected consciousness. I'm gonna say, you understand how much trouble we're already in.
Vividly.
I already have 2 thus far that can no longer be trusted because of favors they owe someone else. Don't make it a 3rd.
I won't.
I take the coin and I pocket it
Okay.
in an inner pocket to where it's
Mhm.
hard to take.
Okay. I'll say roll a sleight of hand to see how good you are at hiding the coin.
That is not my strong suit.
Fair.
Nice. It's off 20. I'll mark that down.
So Dasher knows where you put it.
Yep.
Okay. So is our Dasher, Nox, and Kumal doing anything else?
I am watching Gal, because if the Gryven's that like close outside the cave,
Mhm.
I'm just watching.
Looking now, you do see the Gryven. It's not trying to hide. It's pretty damn clear.
Oh yeah, it smells that meat. It's hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, keeping
Yeah.
both the Gryven and fucking Mono or fucking in range.
Yeah, it's basically
Yes.
like it's like perched up like amongst the branches, like the biggest fucking like bat that
Yeah.
you've ever seen. Like as it's like crawling its way down from the trees.
As we get towards the entrance of the cave, I'm gonna like put my hand on Farron's shoulders, like, how about you stay here? I don't need your death on my. I don't need your
We'll
death on
say
my.
for the
conscience.
sake of this,
You might need Tycoon, though. Maybe another set of eyes.
No, I think I'll be.
I was trying to basically just sneak towards the entrance of the cave.
Hmm.
yeah. For the sake of this, I'll move Kumal,
Can
Nox's,
I
and
insight
Dasher's.
Dasher?
I'm moving Dasher, Kumal, and Nox's tokens to the very edge of the map, so basically saying, hey, this is what they can see from the distance.
We're still
Dasher
on,
is-
I'm still on the main map. by the way.
Go ahead, inside him. Choose to fail. Dasher is trying to. Dasher is basically motioning that he's going to go towards the entrance to, if things go to shit, help out.
Okay.
Okay, let me go a moment. I think it's on the wrong way. Yep, it's on the wrong way. This will be about around.
All right, let's hope my shitty week fucking turns into something. Let's roll some good shit.
As we pan over
Actually,
to
you
here.
know what? It's not choose to fail. Connective consciousness, because I apparently have that now.
Yep,
What?
because Gem Dragon,
Because-
Gem Dragonborn. After the renovation, all of them get it at first level. It's
Yeah.
basically
Annoying.
you can basically cast. You could basically have telepathy out to a range of 30 feet, though people cannot respond.
Hmm.
So we're at the entrance of the cave.
I am. I don't know.
Well,
What?
the like Dasher, Kumal, and Nox are all at like the edge of like the outcropping where you guys set up camp. While Dasher and Farron have since basically dropped down, made their way down like towards the base of the hill, where the Gryven is currently in one of the trees.
I was like as he leaves, he's just gonna like start like just dropping as many weapons as he can on the ground.
Yeah,
He's gonna
you drop
hand-
the
like,
great
before he
sword, you
leaves,
drop
he's
the daggers, you
He's gonna
take
hand
off
his-
your boots.
He's gonna keep the boots on because he can't take those off really.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna hand the great sword and the dagger, all the new stuff. He's just basically gonna hand everything to Farron. Here you go, bud.
Okay!
You know what?
He's gonna.
Let me.
Dasher,
yeah,
drop-
Yeah. For the sake of things, basically, for Kumal, Dasher, and Nox, you guys are basically off the map. So you, for all intents and purposes, your token wouldn't be able to move anywhere further past like the very border of the map. Just
He is gonna
so,
keep
like-
his claw. He's
like,
gonna
here
keep
could
his
be
claw
fine.
on him again.
If it's possible, I do want to be within 150 feet from Mono as well as Gryven.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll allow that. We'll basically say you guys are about 60 feet off screen. So 60 feet plus
Awesome.
whatever.
Yeah, so
Awesome.
I'm
That's
gonna-
within range. Holding an action.
What are you holding?
We're gonna hold a Monk Dragon's Breath as his eyes and scale start to change color.
So when I
What's the
feel,
range on your dragon breath? Sorry,
I'm pretty sure it's. Oh no, it's 30. Never mind.
I was about to say, yeah, you'd be
Never
too
mind.
far away.
No.
Holding.
so
Most holding catapult.
when,
Okay. What is the
so
trigger?
when I
Sorry,
If
sorry,
the
everyone.
Graven becomes
Yeah.
hostile.
Okay.
So
I'll-
I basically kind of just told everyone if I see that if I think that I need help, I'm going to throw a flashbang. So I'm going to keep my club and a flashbang on me. I'm going to keep a flashbang like hidden in my coat, and I'm going to have the club in an open hand.
Okay.
You know what? Hold action, throw dart.
Okay. What's the
Triggers hostility.
what's the range on the dart again? I'm not sure if you have. I don't know if the maximum range can reach.
Give me a sec.
Sorry. I'm clarifying. I wanted to just establish all this beforehand before shit goes down.
What do you mean? It's gonna go perfectly fine.
If shit
Range
goes down,
it-
I should clarify.
So
Oh,
I would
of
be at disadvantage because the disadvantage range is 60.
So it's 60 feet at... Hang on, so it's 60 feet at disadvantage, or...
It is 26. So the range is 20/60.
2060?
So 60
the
is
maximum
max.
range is The maximum range is 60 feet, meaning if you're 60 feet off the map, the dart would not be in range. Unfortunately.
Okay, how close am I to everyone?
You, hang on, let me pull out the ruler. You would be about, adding 60, 95 feet away from the Graven.
Okay. If that's the case, can I hold bonus actions?
I believe you can.
Hold action, step the wind.
Okay. I have to figure out how that would work. Anyway.
So that would basically be I'm dashing as soon as hostility happens towards
Not
the
when I
weapon.
throw the flashbang.
When you throw the flashbang.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so, in that case... Farron is exactly where he is actually on the map. You are about 40 feet away from the Graven as it creeps its way down from the tree. And as this large wyvern-like creature looks like a combination of a bird, you know, the front half of a bird with the back half of a lion or some other predatory cat, though it still has the talons of an eagle or some other predatory bird, even. Slowly creeps its way down from the tree. You're actually noticing how long the tail with the flight feathers is of this creature. As the tail is slowly swaying back and forth, almost like a cobra.
I was gonna like whistle to get its attention, but oh, it's me again. Did you miss me?
As he says that, I'm gonna touch my chest plate, and I am casting Vigilant Blessing on myself.
Yeah, I was gonna
Okay.
toss away the club as he did last time. Wave a little chunk of meat in the air. Looking
Okay.
for that.
Roll an animal handling check. Roll an animal handling check with disadvantage.
Alright. Come on, baby. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, wait,
Wow.
guidance.
Roll guidance.
Bam!
15. It seems to be eyeing the club a bit nervously. And it's still you can still see that the lips are well, actually no, it doesn't have lips, it has a beak. The beak is very faintly open, and you can still see the teeth openly showing them.
Kick it away.
Okay, the moment you kick it away, the mouth immediately closes again. Just slap shut. As it slowly creeps its way towards the... did you throw the meat on the ground, or did you have it in your hand?
Yeah, he's gonna wave, showing it off, and he's gonna toss it.
Yeah, toss it. As you go to toss it, roll a dexterity check, actually.
Alright. Get it, boy.
Mm-hmm. 15. Oop, that's cocked. Oof. You actually notice. Well, actually, hang on. What's the modifier? I should probably also check that if it's. Nope. Okay. Yep. Still bad. As its head is almost like coiled back, almost like a pelican's or like a snake coiling up to strike. As you throw the meat, you see as its neck immediately extends out and its mouth opens to snap around the meat. Before it actually misses the trajectory and it like the meat hits it in the forehead. And it just, the meat falls to the ground and immediately just goes after.
I was gonna
its jaws.
I was gonna pull out more of the meat and it's gonna start just slowly stepping forward.
As you start stepping forward, roll another animal handling. Straight roll this time.
All right.
19. The Gryven. The Gryven's feathers for a moment start to puff up a little before they slowly start to settle down again as you start to make
you know
your way.
what?
I'll say you're able to move another 5 feet before, you'd have to make another check. So you'd be able to get to about here. Oh shit, not here. Here.
Yeah, I was gonna hold.
Oh shit, I should probably also move the camera. My apologies. So I realize everyone's just kind of looking at a black screen. Here we go. There we go. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna hold out the beat.
Mm-hmm.
Want some? Cool. I got more.
It seems to be it slowly reaches its neck out a bit closer. Still not far. It's still about about 5, 10, 15 feet away. As its head reaches out to... And it just seems to be eyeing your hand, looking back up at you, eyeing the hand again with the meat in it.
And put it down.
Put it down in front of you. Slowly creeps its way closer.
I was gonna
one sort of hooked wing, clutch it with a hooked claw on the end of the wing, sort of basically grabbing at the ground to pull itself forward.
I was gonna slowly start emptying out the bag.
Yeah, as you just start emptying out all the meat in the bag, and its pace quickens a bit as it goes up and just starts, digging in immediately. And you are now within touching range of the Gryven as it's eating at your feet.
I'm gonna try and pet this thing.
Oh boy, roll an animal handling. As it's starting to get in the middle of just basically swallowing mouthfuls of raw meat, you reach out to put a hand on its feathers, and it almost kind of freezes as its eyes immediately flick back up at you, and it stops eating.
Gonna move my hand gently, not making any quick movements. And I would like to make that a crit, if I can.
Oh.
By burning all 3 of my inspiration.
Okay. So, I suppose in that case, as your hand kind of rests there from it, there's this moment of there's this moment of hesitation, this tenseness, as even Farron, you're looking on at this, and you're not 100% sure if they're going to go for another piece of meat or they're going to go for his leg. Before 10 seconds pass, 15, 20, just in silence there, now you realize the eyes are very falcon-like, or these sort of gold and amber eyes, looking back up at you with the wide black pupils.
I was gonna sit down, grab a piece of meat, and see if it'll eat out of his hand.
It Yeah, it goes to swallow another piece of meat from the pile as you reach out to grab another piece and hold it up to the Gryvon. And it kind of looks at it confused for a minute. Roll another animal handling check.
Alright.
So probably the last one. 14. It... So you take...
Oh boy.
4 points of piercing damage as, not super hard, but it basically, clamps down on your hand to get the meat, and you're like, ah, shit! Before, it opens again and just, takes the meat from your hand.
Did that look more like an accident from where I'm looking, or Anki?
It looked like an accident, yeah.
Okay.
It was just like, ooh, meat, nom!
There's now a sign attached to the bird's neck. Do not hand feed the bird.
Yeah. And after you give it the first piece, it immediately starts, going back to the pile. And it's making pretty damn quick work. It's already probably about halfway done, as it's just swallowing like mouthfuls. And it doesn't, it seems to allow you in its presence, and at the very least let you touch it.
Is this Gryvon, what's the gender of the Gryvon?
I'll say at this point, as you're just kind of like, looking around at it, roll a survival check. 18. You're pretty sure this is a male.
Neat.
A male, judging by the size and also looking at the feathers, seems to be a young adult? Presumably, this was probably like the first nest it's ever had, and as its hunting grounds after leaving, its parents, and it's probably been here for at least, a couple years, 4 or 5.
Can I deem if it'd be safe for the rest of the party to approach at this point?
It's certainly filling. It's what. At the very least, it's not hungry, so at least there's not that avenue if it's gonna try and eat Kumal or not. So be worth a shot.
I'm gonna point at Farron, be like, you can come closer, but slowly.
He
takes only one step forward, and it's gonna take him like a full-on 1 minute for him to take that other step.
Mm-hmm. I'll say, Farron, do you still have all of your weapons on you?
I was carrying them, but now since he's calling me over, I drop them.
Okay. I'll say in this case...
Gal understands.
Mm-hmm. I'll say, and then in that case, Farron, if you'd like to...
And he lets Tycoon watch over it.
Yeah, Tycoon just, props himself up on the pile. Farron, if you'd like to roll an animal handling check with advantage, because of all of Gal's effort so far.
I'm giving myself guidance, because I'm not fucking over.
Okay.
I'd be sad.
And...
18 plus 2, soft 20.
Oh, thank God!
It does, as you start to move closer, its head does jerk up a bit to look up at you, and your eyes do meet with its. As you can see, the very bloody beak and face, of the very raw meat, looking at you, before slowly it goes back to eating.
I was like petting this thing, and he's got the look of a kid who just got a new dog.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
This is a cave, correct?
No, this is not a cave.
Okay, so we're at the nest, correct?
Yes, the nest where the big tree is, the nest is right over there.
Okay, so...
Alright!
I'm assuming...
The base of the hill, where, basically the outcropping is about 60 feet off the map.
God! What is its physical sex?
It's a mine.
And I'm the weird one.
It's not mating there. I hope there's no mating season anytime soon. I do not want to deal with the aggression and helping you. No offense.
Gal's gonna like point at himself, look at the gesture at that gesture where the weapons are, and then make the gesture to say that everyone can come closer, but drop your weapons.
Mm-hmm. You can see that. Everyone can see the hand gesture from Gal at this point.
Nah, I'm good.
Just gonna keep petting his new friend.
For now, Typhoon is staying in the tree.
That's
where they are.
reasonable.
They're just watching from afar, just Gal, I won't even have you insight this. There's a weird mix of, oh god, is Gal gonna get eaten? But also, if I had popcorn right now, I would totally eat it while watching Gal get eaten.
I think also the other face of this giant thing is not gonna eat me, right?
A little bit of that too. A little bit of fear. A little bit of fear for herself. A bit of fear for Gal. But also a lot of, ooh, this will be fun to watch. If it goes bad.
Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so far, Farron, you'd be able to get up within basically touching range, without it, getting startled.
Oh,
Just let
thank
me know
goodness.
when the meat starts to start being actually gone.
It's about 3/4 of the way gone. He has been stuffing himself. So he's
Oh, they
getting
got
pretty
hungry.
full at this rate.
So, you got how are we gonna do this after it's done eating or anything?
Well,
Actually, Gal and oh my god, Farron. Gal and Farron, roll investigation checks for me as you're, getting close to the pile of meat now. As you're getting, either close or getting close to the pile of meat.
13.
Farron, for a brief moment, you swear you see a hand before it gets swallowed up by the Gryphon.
Oh, fuck.
got a taste for human flesh.
I have to be honest, guys. I have to be honest. There's a spike in his heart rate. He doesn't react, but there's a definite spike in his heart rate. I just don't know if this animal will notice.
You know what?
That's the thing.
You know
I'm
what,
like, should I
Farron?
roll a
Roll
will
a-
save or something?
I was about to say, roll a wisdom save, we'll say, for this.
Oh, wisdom
Fucking
save.
hell.
Oh,
It looks up at you for a moment, before it looks a little bit back down to meat. It's back up at you. It's back to eating.
and then I take a breather. I'm like,
Congratulations, you did not piss yourself.
Gal, this meat, right? You got this from a.
Don't ask questions. Don't worry about it.
There's now that you can hear a bit of a crunching noise as a bone cracks.
Gal's just got the. I know it's shady. Just ignore it. It gets easier.
We can dispose of bodies, no questions asked.
Exactly.
Can I?
He's
Okay,
man,
John.
Sorry.
I know I did a 13 investigation, but is there a check that I could do to see what its race was?
With a 13, presumably either human or elf, maybe a dwarf.
Okay.
Whatever
'Cause I was about to
had-
say
it
if there's,
was- whatever
scales
it was,
or
it was
something,
like,
I'm like, oh.
whatever it was like, pale white skin.
Oh, it's fleshy. Okay.
That's
That's something I needed to know.
Yeah,
Okay.
It was skin and flesh. It was either something humanoid.
Because if I saw dusky skin and or skin that's
It
minimum
didn't
more
look-
of the
it
earthier
didn't
tones,
look like a
I would have looked at
tiefling,
Gal.
no.
No, if it started more like orc or tiefling, I'm like, Oh, Gal, you funk.
Okay.
Or if I saw Basculus flesh, then I'd been like, okay, Gal, what the fuck?
Yeah, it is
Actually,
not. It does. It
I'd
did
like
not
to
look
roll on that.
reptilian. It did not look reptilian.
Okay, the flesh is not reptilian. Okay, the flesh that the bird is eating is not reptilian too, right?
Nope.
Okay.
At least from what from what you can tell with the 13, it's pretty safe to presume, looking at least some of the cuts, it's not entirely humanoid meat. Though presumably, at least, some of it was.
Gal,
I believe the
Now-
elves called it a smorgasbord of meat.
I mean, that's what I asked for.
He blinks because he knows the elf that you speak does not sound like the elven language that he hears. Oh my god! Oh, by the spirits!
Gal's just gonna, like, eat a little bit of a ration, just, like, completely deadpan.
Mm-hmm. What's the rest of the party doing?
Dasher was going to continue approaching.
Okay, in that case, roll an animal handling check with advantage.
I'm out of inspirations. I can help
Yeah,
you.
I would have not been, like, I would have basically been not approaching so much as I would have been going over here.
Towards Fane, yeah. You can see for a moment that as you step and you snap a twig, the head does perk up, and it does look at you for a moment and kind of tilts its head.
I give a slight wave as I'm walking over.
I was,
It
like,
just
just
kinda
doing
looks a minute.
I was doing his best to keep this thing calm for the time being.
Yeah. At this point, like it looks like it was eating either like the leg of something, like it just ripped off a strip of flesh and swallowed it. Now at this point, it's kind of like currently either gnawing at or trying to crack the bone.
Okay. Do I see that from here?
It looks like. I'll also clarify. It looks like the leg of an animal.
Okay.
So, are Kumal and Nox? Are you both of you doing anything?
Nope.
Connective,
hanging out.
Okay.
connective mind. So what's the plan after where he's done with the bag?
No idea.
No, that was at Gal.
Drugs.
I will say at this point it is starting to finish up, and it's basically like sort of biting at the bones a bit before its eyes perk back up to Gal, and it almost starts to like it actually comes up and like sort of nudges its beak against your belt where the bag is, like it can still smell the blood.
I was gonna like take out one of the rations Dasher gave him and like hold it out.
Gal pulls out a soda can. No.
No, no. I have the last. Either I have the last remaining soda can, or I've used them all up.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. So this is like proper travel rations jerky.
This is proper jerky.
It looks at the jerky before it just kind of turns away.
And it may or may not be cat. It may or may not be cat jerky.
Baron's kind of curious about any of the like, because it has a nest and everything. I'm gonna be morbid. Is there? See if there's no adventures or any people there, right?
I mean, if you want to get closer to the nest and look.
Doing it.
Wait,
As long as
wait, hold up. Do you know that prestidigitate?
don't even bother trying saying it. The prejudice thing, yeah.
You have that?
I got Druidic Craft.
Dasher rolls his eyes prestidigitation.
Shut the fuck up with your big words.
Even
He
then,
must be-
Dasher didn't say it right.
He must be possessed by some eldritch abomination, for only eldritch horrors can pronounce that.
How-
has
okay.
a stroke.
How the fuck hard is it to say prestidigitation?
No, Gal's just dumb.
Touche. Continue.
And besides, we don't know how easy it is in this world, so
Touche.
So
we could just be
either
the
way-
small percentage.
I have heard it be said prestidigitation and prestidigitation.
Yeah, it's
Both
Prestidig-
ways. I have
it's
heard it.
prestidigitation, I believe. Either
I know
way,
that.
You did it there.
yeah. Either way, as it finishes up the last of the meat and kind of turns, you watch as it kind of briefly unfurls its wings and flies up and grabs onto the branches and goes back up into the tree again. And just seems to
Oh, I
kind of,
consider this
sitting
an absolute win.
Dasher is going to slowly move into view and
there. It
kneel.
looks at you. As you do so, as you kneel, you watch as the head of the Gryven, even though its head was perked up, just kind of like a lion lounging or like a leopard lounging in a tree. You watch as its head slowly moves its way down, almost as if bowing in return.
So as long as we don't deem ourselves as threats for the time being, I should be able to pacify it. Try to pacify it for long enough to let the crew do their work. Hopefully.
But then do what?
Well, you see, I get to do pet.
Nope.
No, fuck off, it's mine.
How are you going to feed it every day?
Well, I mean, there's
How are
plenty
you
of
going to
water.
keep it from eating the crew?
That's
We're-
why
We're
You
not going
train
to
it.
hunt. We're not going to be hunting
Or
for you.
we move its nest and give it a new hunting ground.
that was also part of the plan. But something's not going to move. Well, I mean, if you just move it out of the blue, it's going to get angry and attack. And that is not what we want, is it?
Nox is just shaking her head.
You watch as the Gryven comes back down for a moment, and grabs one of the bones, like the leg bone it had, and then just flies its way over to where the base of the tree is and just puts it down.
Like around its nest.
Yeah, at the base of it puts the bone down at the base of the tree before it just flies back up into the nest.
Yeah.
Did that look like an invitation to follow? Fuck if I know.
I was about to say, beats me.
You know what?
You're wondering why in the world it picked up a
I want to
stick.
roll inside.
Yeah, wow, that was a weird looking stick it picked up.
Yeah.
I'll say, basically for the sake of, for Gal as well as for Farron looking on, for everyone, at least for Gal, the creature basically deems Gal as friendly, while both Farron and Dasher are considered neutral in the presence of Gal.
In the presence. Okay. Take note on that.
Alright, so what I deem we do is we leave for the time we go back to camp, grab Enod, and then have him try and assist us.
Is Enod still there, or has he already left?
It's a pretty safe bet that Enod's already
He
left.
appears in the bush.
Enod was only supposed to get us here.
Yeah, shit. I
There's
forgot
Andrew.
about
I just see
He appears.
Ena just come straight from the bushes.
Yeah. You turn the moment. Oh shit! There's the bush. Before. Oh, that's a chipmunk.
Oh no, that's just Enod.
We never learned his bushman.
Dasher looks around. Huh. Usually when someone mentions his name, he usually comes out about now.
Pretty sure he's already left the caravan.
Maybe Enod's right there.
You point at the
That,
bush, and there's, just a squirrel.
Fuck.
You make it sound like Enoch's his patron.
Dude, that fuck is weird, right?
Unless.
Don't you dare.
No.
Alright, so...
No way, he's a patron. There's no way.
So, is the party doing anything else? Farron, you mentioned you were getting closer to the fucking, base of the tree.
Considers me neutral in the presence of Gal.
Mm-hmm.
Gal, do you want to check the nest if there's anything up there or no?
That is a point we are not yet ready for.
Okay, fair enough. Next time then.
You baby steps. Baby steps.
Okay, nature.
Mhm.
Can I do a nature check to see if I could do that, if I could find a sapling around here this time? Since it's a different area?
With disadvantage.
On it. I'm definitely guidancing on this one. There's no... God, please.
10. Sorry, man. Yeah, you're not... Most of the
Damn
trees
it.
that you see around here are... there aren't a whole lot of new saplings that you can see. Most of them seem to be either fairly well-developed trees, and... it is in the middle of autumn. Getting closer to winter, so there aren't any new saplings there sprouting out of the ground. At least, and if there were any, they've already grown up to be tall enough that it would be a bit hard to really transport.
Can I figure out
then-
how... Oh, sorry.
I was gonna ask if there's spellwood sticks, then.
Absolutely. There are plenty of just, slightly purple-tinged sticks around, like, the base of the trees and whatnot. They mostly seem to be more of a faded, almost like a very pale wisteria, like, purple, to the bark.
Could I do an Arcana check to see if this could be, No, I'll do a small test. I'm gonna try and cast Mending through one of the sticks.
I mean, you pick up a stick and you cast Mending. Nothing happens because it's not in different pieces.
No, I'm saying it's like, is this like a foci? Like, I want to see what other, like, what can I
you're trying to use it like a
gain
wand.
from, like, knowledges. Like, I'm basically
Okay.
throwing things at it to see what I can do with it.
You tap it against, like, something and try to cast Mending. Nothing really happens.
Okay. Alright. I want to see if there's an Arcana, if I could do an Arcana check, if there's, like, magic still lingering within it. Would that be fine?
Sorry, what was that?
Could I see, can I do an Arcana check to see if there's magic within the stick still, or no?
Sure, roll Arcana. 25.
25?
Unfortunately, most of the magic that probably would have been in this is pretty much, like, fairly minimal at this point. Most of the magic that seems to be within these trees is usually while it's living. Probably meaning either A, you need to get fresh materials, either A, keep the tree alive, or B, the materials need to be fairly fresh and basically craft with it, in a fairly decent time frame.
Alright. I think that'll be all for now. Because if I can't have a sapling for right now, then I'll just...
say for the sake of this, because you're not really finding... You aren't really able to find any, like, small saplings for the sake of growing or testing and whatnot. Unless you start chopping trees, you're probably not going to be able to find much.
I was gonna ask Gal next.
What?
Gal, I've been, since these are spellwood trees, I've been accused of, trying to see and understand them
Hold
about
up,
how they.
Before you continue, I have one question.
Yes.
Will explode.
No, I don't believe it would. It's just me messing around with wood. Really.
Alright, you make
It's
it.
like. It's basically kind of like, you know how the druidic foci were just stable little thingies? That's basically what I'm just tapping into. I just need to know if you could help me find or gather a sapling sometime.
Yeah, sure. Why not? You help me. I'll help you.
Oh, perfect.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't make it weird.
He's still cracking his knuckles, like, I can start cooking with gas.
Can I figure out like what I'm gonna need to do to make it safe for the working crew to come through here with the Gryven? Still here?
I'll say in that case, roll me another survival check.
Oh god, baby. Please!
12.
Not bad, but not great.
Also, for clarification, Kumal, are you making your way down the hill and towards Gal?
Nice and slow.
Okay. In that case, roll me a animal handling check with advantage.
Oh fuck, it's still there. Okay.
Come on, boy, you can do it.
Nat 1.
Believe in
Nat
you.
1. Nat
No.
1.
Hey!
Continue. Also, Mono with a 12. From what you can really tell, so far the only person that really seems to have much of a rapport that would, prevent it from eating people would really be you.
Mhm.
So basically, you would probably need to try to get the entire working crew that's going to be working in the proximity of this creature to also try to bond with and make amends to so that they don't try to eat them, or basically be there on hand to cool things down if shit gets bad. And maybe also bribe it with food.
Yeah, I was thinking like, all right, if we have everyone that's coming in present offerings, and I can be here if any terrible things arise. So there's two ways we could really go about this. We have the rest of the party go back and leave Gal here to fucking just pal around, have the Gryven get more used to his presence, and then, have the rest of the work crew come in with, offerings, or we have Gal go with the party back to camp, and we just deal with what happens as it comes to it.
So, Kumal, what are you doing as you come over to Gal?
Well, he didn't die. That's a good start.
Right, I actually didn't think I was gonna get that far. I thought it might bite me. I mean, it did bite me, but not in the accidental way.
So what do we do now?
Well,
Gal and Kumal, you both hear a bit of a creaking of branches as you watch as the as the Gryven jumped to a nearby tree.
Oh god. Oh god's gonna eat me again. Is it
oh,
gonna
you're
eat
fine.
me? I'm not gonna move.
I am. Could I go rushing towards Nevea?
Quick, give me a hug. Maybe he'll think I'm cool. Give me help.
Gal's gonna put his arm around pat Kumo on the shoulders got you, bud.
Okay. Yep.
Just
Still hold the spell.
Just move behind me.
Don't tell me twice.
I am holding an action to protect Nevea.
Get in my pocket.
Novena?
Nevea,
Get in
my
my
bad.
pocket.
The Gryven slowly crawls its way down from the tree and is slowly making its way forward.
I'm readying a spell.
Gal's gonna be like, "Hi, bud."
Goes to go.
rendering radiant breath.
Gal's gonna give the no. Gal's gonna give the no stop look.
I'll say. Dasher, first and foremost, roll intimidation. Doesn't seem phased
I'm
by
not
you.
very intimidating.
Touche. Gal, roll animal handling.
Damn it, Dick. You're fine. You're okay. I'm not actually upset. Fucking goddamn.
Nope, nope, fixing that right now.
I was gonna give you guidance,
that.
and then you rolled.
Nope, roll that shit again, boy.
Inspiration? Okay.
Yep.
16.
I like living.
As you hold the hand to push it back, immediately, like, it notices the hand, like, okay. As it's just kind of, like, tilting its head, like, side to side, looking over Gal's shoulder, looking at Kumal.
Gal's gonna give him scritchies. Chin scritchies.
Oh, those are powerful.
As almost immediately as you reach under to like start scritching at the under like the base of the base of the neck or the chin, it immediately like basically ragdolls down the ground.
Yeah, Gal's gonna pet this boy so good. We're gonna give him the best pets. Best pets he's ever had in his life.
I can't believe this thing wants to eat me, and it's getting chin scritchies.
How the hell is it so tame?
Cause I'm fucking awesome.
Yeah, at this point it's basically it's like basically curled its body in, you know, kind of like a dog in a dog bed, while it's basically its head is like pointed upward to continue the chin scritches.
Turns towards Tycoon.
Joker boy.
Does this happen
Joker
often?
boy.
Typhoon just looks dumbfounded.
Never stop. That is your life now.
I'm fine with this. Oh, I can't wait to kill Catalina, but I can't wait to. I can't wait to tell Firecracker about this. She's gonna love it.
Okay, so are you killing Catalina or are you telling Firecracker?
You better not touch Catalina.
No, I will kill you. Touch her, you die.
I am going to set down my gear and just move into the Gryven's periphery of sight.
Okay, in that case, animal handling with advantage.
A +2 for this favorite.
By the way, just so that everyone knows, Dasher's
Nat 20.
short sword is by the cave.
Natural 20.
But his pouch of darts is still on his at his side, not open.
I'm assuming he doesn't care about my.
It's not showing
walking
shit,
stick
so we're
slash
good, right?
staff.
It's not shown.
As Nox starts to make its way closer, he almost watches it looks over curiously before slowly inching its way, like between the trees, going over towards Nox.
Oh god,
Holy
what's it
shit.
doing?
There's
Gals, fix
something.
it.
There's
Gals, fix
something
it.
that. No, not the power of the chin squishies.
Re-holding catapult.
Wait.
Re-holding catapult.
Can I insight this?
If it looks like it's inching towards me in a non-threatening way, I'll continue forward.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you're basically about here.
You should
And
drop your
as it-
weapons.
I
did drop my weapons.
Okay, then we're good.
As as the Gryven kind of looks up at you and looks you over. Actually gonna insight you?
Okay.
Don't roll a 1. Don't roll a 1. Don't roll a 1.
It kind of looks you up and down and kind of tilts his head before and coughs up a hunk of partially digested meat and nudges it towards your foot.
Like your
No.
child.
I see what has happened here. I'll sit down with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm interested in it, and just like sit down with the meat.
Okay. Yeah, it looks down at you. Looks back up at your eyes, and just is like a clack with its beak, like.
Okay, I eat it.
Ugh.
Roll a
Gal
con
has the most
save!
like.
Okay.
I avert my eyes.
I swear this is
21.
somewhere within
You
the
know
orc's
what?
cook-
You know what? Dasher is looking at this closer than the rest of you. Okay, I'm fine.
Yeah, it takes a moment. At least it's pre-chewed. Actually, no, it's not even pre-chewed, really.
Hold on, I have a question, John. Could I can I roll a perception check? Do I see the hand that was coughed up?
It's not the hand, luckily.
Okay, I was really like, Nox, no!
As you, it takes a moment because like it's the piece about the size of like a baseball, or like the size of your fist. As you go and bites,
I've
and
had plenty of raw meat before. It doesn't bother me.
well, it's also partially digested at this point.
Stomachaster.
Just for flavor.
You can basically hold your nose, and you're able to stomach it as you manage to swallow the piece, and you at least manage to not throw up.
Yep. I'm just gonna lay down next to the bird.
It just kind of, again, in that sort of like, lazy, lion or cat kind of pose, and it just kind of looks at you.
Yep. I'm just laying down next to it, just chilling.
Gal. What the hell is happening?
I don't fucking know, but I love it.
I didn't know she was a bird person.
I
thought she was into cats.
I like
I mean,
animals. What can I say?
It's not. It's technically pot cat.
Isn't it?
I like to imagine that Farron just like, what the hell is what the fuck? And then I just see Nox just take one chunk of like, oh!
I was about to say, yeah, Nox's hands and face is like covered in blood. Similarly to the Gryven currently.
I was just gonna
Could I
walk
make
up
dessert?
and then chill. We having a chill puddle.
A part of me
Which
wants
is
to
pretty-
ask if there's an orcish dish that involves this kind of method.
Not this way. Not like this.
Okay. Because I know there are some foods where like something like fermented like rice sake, sometimes you have to chew it with your mouth.
Fermented and like raw meat dishes, but not like this.
And knocks a napkin.
The best way I could describe it, it's like fermented venison.
Of course, koalas
Well,
and napkins.
Well,
So that's what it tastes like.
I'm assuming at this point we're done here.
No. I see.
Back to the old question. Now what?
Yes, how are we going to get our weapons back?
We go back
Tycoon's
and-
literally like hovering over it. It's just like a kind of like a blanket sheet of dirt.
I guess just grab them one at a time and see how it reacts.
We grab them on the way back out.
That also makes sense.
Yeah, we just need to wait for it to be at its nest. We grab our weapons and leave.
Okay.
Also, you, Kumalt, wizard boy.
Oh no, what do you need?
Yeah, I
Are
was
there
gonna
any
wait.
flowers around me?
Roll a nature check.
If you give me an hour, I could get you guys
Uh,
spells.
This late in winter.
Carry our
This late in winter, not many. Well, not winter. This late in autumn.
Give him some pets. Pets our new friend.
That's not a good idea.
I'm here.
Yes, and I'm here.
I mean, you've gotten this close.
You
I was about to
spent
say,
this
as you're now in touching range, Kumal, the head does turn to look at you, and it just kind of tilts its head.
You've been spending this whole time giving it food, and he thinks I'm food.
In scritchy ears.
Oh God, hold on.
Go
Where's
on, pet it.
Where's the saving throw? There we go. 5.
You might want to pass Navenna over to Dasher.
No, Navenna must show dominance.
Just hand moving slower than a surgeon will just like almost like damn near like poke a feather.
Yeah, I will say at this point, Navenna has since climbed up and back into your pocket.
Yes, very much in pocket.
I'm taking Navenna.
Yeah.
In my pocket.
I am taking Navenna from your pocket.
In Dasher's
Don't-
pocket.
Don't
And
touch
it
me.
is going in. It is going into my gi.
Yeah.
No, hold
Yeah.
on.
She is going
don't
into my
fucking
gi.
touch me.
It's too late.
I would not have let you do that.
Did you perceive it?
It's my inside jacket on the front.
Okay.
I can't not see it. It's an inside pocket.
Also, it's a
Okay.
bird.
Okay. Did not realize it was an inside pocket. Then I would not have done that. I would have just held my hand out for Navenna.
I'll say for the sake of this, Kumal, as you slowly put your hand towards the Gryven, roll me another, it's just this time a straight animal handling check.
Oh, you just actually want me to get eaten. Okay.
Fine.
Someone slap guidance on this boy.
Anyone have precision? Anyone have
Someone slapped my ass. Quick.
inspiration?
I got inspiration, I'll give it to you.
God. Okay.
Reroll, motherfucker.
I don't even know if it's worth it.
If
Yeah.
it's-
So,
69.
you
I
take
just wasted my inspiration.
you take 1 point of piercing damage. As this thing goes basically to nip at your finger before it just and like its head like immediately scrunches back in, just ew.
Yep. Rock candy. Wait, where did I go? Where did I go? What the fuck?
But
Where's my
still there.
character?
You're on my
You're
screen.
on my screen.
I don't. I only see Navenna.
Hang on.
There's only
Oh,
Navenna.
hello. I'm back.
There you go. That's weird.
Just Navenna.
Well, it doesn't like the way it tastes, so that's good.
I'd be considered almost like rock candy. So
Yeah. Luckily, it only managed to draw a little bit of blood, but like you're basically unscathed.
Like it's like a nipping puppy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
your pet. Your pet, not mine.
got any
Dasher
ideas for
Green.
names? 'Cause I had one, but it's not that great.
Bitey.
I was gonna go with Vortex, but I thought that was kind of stupid.
You want to name the Gryven Vortex?
Like I said, it's not a great name. It's what I came up with. I'm willing for it.
I mean, look, you
I'm not
have way
big-
too much of an obsession with storms.
I mean, yeah, that's
Hey,
fair.
Nature, what would Draconic for Guardian be?
Ooh, that's actually a good question. I can actually look that up real quick.
Specifically,
That's
if
curious.
possible, he would say Twilight's Guardian in Draconic.
Ooh, that might be a bit of a long one.
I was gonna
If
see
that's the case,
there
then just
was-
Guardian.
Okay.
Does
I
the
was gonna
bird look injured by chance, or does it look like it's in really good health?
It looks. Roll a medicine check.
Okay.
I was gonna look for like a religious or in-world comparison to Icarus.
Nah.
Ah, wait, you don't have an Icarus?
Another natural 20. Goddamn.
It looks to be it seems to be fairly well fed. surprisingly, and seem it's young, it's healthy, doesn't seem to have any broken bones or any or it had a broken wing that healed or anything. It seems to be in pretty good condition.
I'm gonna reach out by hand and see if it goes to nuzzle my hand.
You hold out your hand. It lets you pet it.
I am going to cast on the burb.
Also, for reference, the word for guardian is Sarkta.
Ooh.
Sarkta.
Yeah, no, Dasher would say Sarkta.
What's that mean?
Guardian.
Or it'd be Sargat.
Sargat. Means guardian.
Yeah, with the healing word. Yeah. I mean, from what you could tell, there weren't any cuts and scrapes, or if there were any, they basically have since healed over. So yeah, the creature seems to be even more in perfect health.
I like it.
I was just doing it to carry favor.
I like it.
It seems a bit confused at what happened.
I was hoping that it would get the association that when I touch it, it feels better.
All right.
Get some good old Pavlov going.
So whenever someone comes in, we just need to make sure that they have food.
And likely one of us.
At
Not
first,
me.
but after a while, we can probably just leave it to us.
I still think it would be better to move the nest.
That is the long-term goal. Yes, I'm still agreeing with that. But in the short term, we have to find a way to pacify it without it eating people.
True.
We need time, and this is going to give us time.
So, we're trying to move the nest, but right now we're just trying to stop it from eating people.
Yes.
Right now, we're trying to have it in a position that it will let us.
Hold on.
It's like
Good dog.
it's like a person, right? You're not going to barge into someone's house and just tell them to move. That's rude, and they will get angry.
Well, how friendly do you feel so far?
A trail of food?
I don't think that's
Actually,
good.
as you guys are talking, the Gryphon is actually looking over at the pile of different weapons and other stuff that people dropped.
Mhm.
And slowly kind of inches towards it, kind of looking curiously.
Starts adding it to the
Mhm.
nest.
Tycoon! Move away!
You can actually hang on. I'll roll for it to see as its head starts kind of nudging and rifling through.
You all have weapons. I just have a stick.
I have a druidic foci core.
I think a gal's stuff was the closest.
Probably. Please don't eat my dagger.
I'll say it's got your
You
scent.
watch. Oh wait, no, you're wearing the breastplate currently.
Yeah.
Yeah. You basically dropped all of your weapons.
Yeah.
It actually grabs. You can see it grabs the longsword with the hilt in its teeth.
Gal's like, no!
Yeah. It's like as you start to run toward it, it immediately starts moving.
No.
It's mine.
He's not getting up quickly. He's just gonna stand up. He's like, all right, come on, please give it back. I need that.
It looks down at the sword and back over to you. It still has it in its teeth and looks like it's slowly creeping to climb up into a tree.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah! Hell
Yeah,
yeah!
Gonna reach in for, I am assuming, the last meat ration he has on him.
Hmm.
This is now an armed burb. Watch out.
The arm.
I'll say at this point, make a straight animal handling check because he's pretty full. It's not gonna be easy to motivate him with food right now.
Wait, hold up. I might have something else I could use. That's the sword Catalina gave him for his birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Who needs that? Yeah, alright. Okay. I don't have much else. So, animal handling.
It's
Please,
got
bud,
a
come
claw.
on!
14.
Oh, please. I
It
got
looks
mushroom. You like shrooms?
as you take a bit of an inch closer, it immediately starts to unfurl its wings and flies flies over back towards the nest.
He's
Well,
gonna fucking kill me! I'm so fucking dead. Oh no.
when we have to
Dasher.
move the nest, you can take it back.
Dasher,
Oh, no.
Dasher picks up his short sword and he starts heading back to
Camp.
camp.
Okay.
Nox will do the same.
So, I'll say for the sake of this, as you guys pan back over to the other map.
So you lost your executioner's sword. So you gained an executioner's sword, and lost your previous great sword.
No, it was a long sword. He just got a great sword.
So you lost the memento that your love gave you.
I never said that.
At least that's what Dasher thinks. But yeah.
That's
You know,
what-
actually, yeah, that's pretty fair. That's
character.
actually a pretty fair assumption.
So, I will say over.
Dasher doesn't know anything about Catalina.
I will say, for the sake of this, over the course of the next few weeks, as the construction workers would be moving basically back and forth through the area to build your guys' adventure center, one of the party members, initially probably either Gal or Nox, would have to escort them every time. As though I would probably say over after about 2 weeks or so, the Gryven would be accustomed enough to at least some of the workers, for the sake of at least one person per shift is accustomed with the Gryven.
Okay.
Do I ever get my longsword back?
I'll say you can make one more animal handling check. This would be a straight roll.
Fucking, I need that. Dude, I fucking need that sword, man.
21.
Dang.
Oh, there it
Fuck
is.
off!
I'll say you basically come back a couple days later, eventually, when they're hungry again. One of the passes through, and bringing up a piece of ration that's been either been hunted or otherwise gathered by another worker. You're able to at least trade the sword back in exchange for food.
Gal almost cries.
So,
Can I find Zola? The second
sure.
we get back to camp.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. I'll say for the sake of this, you guys would basically be able to take by the evening of the next day, you'd be able to get back to camp.
Okay.
So
So by the evening of the 13th?
But by the evening of the 12th, the next day
Okay.
would be the 13th.
Okay.
All right.
ally gained. See, I knew it was a partially good idea.
But yeah,
Partially. Well, now.
as the party comes back to the camp, and I'll say at this point, as the quest has technically been completed, let me change over the music to something less, well, intense. Congratulations, you at least pacified the Gryven.
Do we get paid?
Give me a moment.
Oh, right. Do we want to like actually have that in gold, or do we want to have it in fucking
in
I
credits.
need it in gold.
Is there any way we can like dole out payment to whoever wants gold and then have the rest be guild credits?
It would basically have to be either all gold or all credits. It's per contract rather than per person.
Yeah, I'm just making sure.
That's fair. Yeah, sorry, dude.
No, I understand. That's why I was asking. Because I'm fine with gold or credits, gold and credits. It really doesn't matter to me in the end because I have no general stakes. But I would be taking a majority of my downtime for Gryven related activities.
Fair enough. Yeah, and we'll get into the downtime stuff in a moment.
Yeah.
All right. So, Nox, you said you wanted to talk to Zola when you got back
immediately
to camp.
upon getting back.
Okay. I'll say you basically make your way over towards basically where the orc camp is at the base of the Onak. Which basically at this point, with how the Onak has kind of like adjusted itself and is basically like kind of like kneeling down, for lack of a better term. It's not really able to lay down in the standard sense. It's basically looking as much like a hill as it possibly can. Like it's
Cool.
you know, it's got its eyes open and just kind of like looking around, but it's nonetheless, you know, trying to camouflage with its surroundings. And nonetheless, you do see there are orcs. There are orcs that are since pitching up. Orcs and Goliaths, they're pitching up tents. Fires have since been drawn. Yeah, there is at least one larger tent towards the one end of the camp, which either
I
seems
assume
to
that's
be
where Gomtog.
yeah, yeah, that's presumably either like a communal tent for the sake of like, you know, eating, or that's where the chieftain presumably does his business.
Okay. In Orcish, I want to approach Zola and ask him a couple questions, if he's available.
Okay, I'll say this would just be a general charisma check, basically asking around to see if he can find where Zola's went, or if the tribe would be even willing to tell you.
I'm not charismatic. I'm gonna give myself some guidance on this one, because that's not me.
I would have Hagal help, but
With guidance. And why should we tell you, outsider?
I was just hoping to speak with a friend. If I am unwelcome here, I would be happy to leave and come back another time.
You have not proven yourself yet. And the guy that you'd asked to walks off.
Okay. If they're not willing to talk to me, that's fine. I'm just gonna kind of like wait around, I guess. Keep eyes out for him.
Yeah. I'll say in that case, roll a investigation check then, because you're looking for
I'm not good at that either.
You're looking for a particular face in the crowd. Yes,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
not good at that.
Yeah, it's as much as you see Goliath, you know, Goliaths and orcs everywhere. It's hard to find, you know, him in particular.
Understandable. I'm pretty much just gonna put the word out that I'd like to talk to Zola if he gets available at some point.
Okay. And like, you realize that people do hear you, but whether or not they're gonna follow through with that is to be seen.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna press by any means.
So, yeah, I presume at this point, it's been after like about a couple hours of, you know, searching and asking around. You don't really find much unless you head back to camp.
Yeah, I'll head back to camp.
Okay. So, is there anything else the party wishes to do now that they're back in the camp proper, but into the colony proper, I should clarify?
At some point, Gal's gonna look over at Typhoon and be like, I'm so going to tell your mother about this.
I'm gonna find Abros.
My mother? What?
That's pretty much what she is.
For clarification, above Game Gal, who are you referring to?
Catalina.
Oh, she's not. I mean, I suppose.
She's as much your mother as I am your dad, so.
I mean, you have the paperwork. Well, if you even have the paperwork anymore, I suppose I should even ask.
You probably have it.
Did you... Please don't tell me you left it back on the boat.
Well, I mean,
God's
it's
sake.
better there than lost somewhere on the road.
Well, I suppose you can't prove I'm not just your pet anymore.
Hey, you were never a pet to me.
Dasher's going over to Aberoth to see if he can get paid.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so we'll say that both Dasher and Nox make their way over.
Oh
to
no,
Tabor Road.
I'm pulling up too because I heard
And fair.
Cash.
Okay, all right. Who else is joining? I guess at this rate.
After that, I'm going to Enod.
Okay,
Enod's
gone.
Oh yeah, Enod's gone. Fuck.
Just
Yeah, I was gonna
back on
go
my tab.
begin the preparations for the prank.
Okay.
Someone's on task.
All right. So, all right.
Well,
Suppose in that
well,
case, for the sake of brevity, Aberos is pleasantly surprised that you're able to do it this fucking quickly. And we'll say for the sake of this, by the end of the week, you would be able to get another 3,000 gold's worth of a reward.
Total?
Total, not per person.
Okay. Was about to say, like, why are
Wait,
we
how
getting
much gold per
3,000?
person?
3,000 divided by 5.
Okay, so that'd
600?
be... Yes.
Yeah.
Give or take 600, yeah.
Oh, that's decent amount.
Yes.
That is decent.
Alright.
I turn around and give the 350 I owe to Kumal.
Okay.
Okay.
I give the 50 I owe to Kumal.
I'm rich.
Oh, sorry, I
And
don't
I'll
owe you 350. I
say-
owe you 310.
I'll say for the sake of this,
Falcon, 50 Typhoon.
As I have it written down.
Hmm.
Let me check the notes.
Typhoon looks confused at the pile of gold.
It was
So
310 to make up the
I
difference.
believe you'd have to buy things for me.
Said 50, so 360 total.
Fucking fine. Oh,
You're the one with connections in pockets for some reason. Apparently. Which I am very concerned about, by the way.
I mean, I'm not completely fucking clear-minded here. I'm concerned as well, but I mean, it's the best lead we've had in 3 months, almost 4.
I know, and I do understand to some degree, but are you sure is he even trustworthy?
Well, he's a businessman, and screwing over his clients would be bad for business, but it's not out of the question completely.
I was about to say unless it lines his pockets even higher.
Yes, but I mean, what is he gonna get out of killing me? A small
Bounty on your head.
bounty?
But we don't know if that's
If he
going to be
wanted
bigger,
something
it's
serious,
alright.
he'd go after the captain.
Gods. What if he's going to use you for a lender?
That's if he knows. I haven't told him anything about that.
I
You don't know what he knows.
I need to find. Yeah. Holy shit.
Well,
like he's
yes,
so bad.
but as of now, it is no payment, no reward.
I need to find Gal.
That's what I know of. And besides,
Look. I'm scared. As much as you're a pain in the goddamned neck, I do still care about you.
hey, haven't I always figured a way out of most things?
I'm afraid this will be the last one, though.
Well, even if it is, I'll make sure to not go without a fight.
I don't want you going at all.
Well, the only problem is that Lady Zolthea wanted to be there when she saw me die, so won't be able to uphold that promise.
Probably wants to do an autopsy on you or something.
No. Actually, probably. It was probably not something.
God's sake. Just
You never know what happened, woman.
please be careful.
I'll do my best. Also, we should probably start writing a letter to let them know that we're not dead.
Well, you're the one with the hands. And I'll correct her grammar. She just flies up into the tree.
Write in Elvish fluently.
Uh-huh.
Common, that's the problem.
Whatever. Anyway, alright, that's what we're in that scene. I'll say also, for the sake of this, we'll be moving on into downtime activities, unless there's anything else in particular. I know the party said that they wanted to wait about a month. However, I need to actually check something real quick.
I do need to speak to the Viscount and the Bard before tonight.
And I need to
Okay.
speak with Nox at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think what would probably be best is if we like each individually make a small list of things we want to try and get done during the downtime.
Yeah.
I'll say we can wrap up last minute conversations before the downtime, and I'll say just for above game clarification, as much as you guys want to take a month or so of downtime, there will be things that will be happening before that.
Oh yeah.
Because
Fine.
time flies and things happen.
Yeah, no, of course.
Will Gal be giving me that sapling? That will be asking
I'll
for.
say at this rate you'd be able to get about approximately 2 work weeks in. We'll probably picking up on the 24th before things start happening again.
Oh, then Nox's birthday. No, Typhoon's birthday.
Yay!
Okay.
Gunshots!
Birthday party.
All right. No. So Kumo wanted to talk to Gal. Nox wanted to talk with the Viscount, and oh my god, I can never remember which one's which. The Sarzana siblings.
Dasher wants to talk to
Alenia.
Nox.
And Nox. Okay. So we'll go through the player conversations first, and then we'll go NPCs. So we'll start
Well,
with.
you
we'll
go
start,
ahead.
Okay, I was about to say Kumal and Gal, then we'll do Dasher and Nox.
I kind of want to talk to Nox as well, but I'll do it at a different time.
Mm-hmm.
Just Gal.
Yeah.
Gal. Oh, there you are.
What? Yeah.
Hey.
What?
Is
What?
it ready?
You know what? I'm gonna. What kind of check would this be?
Damn it, I just took a drink. Alright. So what is the plan?
If I remember correctly, the plan was a pit of insects and a bucket full of sludge and various other things.
Oh god. Okay.
Or are we only doing one of those things? I can't remember.
Just
I'll
like
say-
one, I think.
I'll say you'd be able to get started on one or the other. Either the bugs or the sludge.
Let's go with the I say let's go with the bugs because that is significantly less
Well, she's not afraid of the bugs.
harmful. I mean,
The sludge is gonna get on the boots.
I'll
fucking-
say, for the sake of this, roll me a survival check. The DC will be pretty high because it's getting closer. It's, late autumn. There aren't gonna be a whole. You have to either turn over a log or find something.
Wasn't Katia gonna help with the bug thing? If
She's
we-
gonna help with. She was gonna help in some way with making a prank. She didn't say how.
Right.
Yeah. So I say we go with the bugs because that is because dumping a bucket on someone is kind of malicious. Having a freaking pit of bugs is just kind of
How obvious are you guys making this?
I mean, to be
Yeah,
fair,
sure.
unless
We do the good old walk and talk.
I will say if Gal's basically going out into the wilderness to find bugs and not staying towards camp.
No,
If
I mean the
whenever
giant
we talk,
hole
it-
filled with bugs. How obvious are you making the giant hole?
not gonna be that big.
So when you say pit, you mean like a ditch.
Yeah, kinda.
At most, a 5-foot hole.
Yeah.
Alright, so in that case, well, first we'll deal with the bugs. Roll me
Also, I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals throughout all of this.
Okay.
Bugs are animals, motherfucker!
That is true.
Speak with bugs.
Get my hand or I'll eat you.
Could you click on the spell real quick? Just for me to for my reference. Okay. The ability to comment verbally and to verbally communicate with beasts for the duration. Knowledge and awareness of many beasts limited by their intelligence. Okay, so I'll say for the sake of this, the knowledge and awareness of many beasts. Now, I was trying to see if they're able to respond, basically. Beasts can give you information about nearby location monsters, including whatever they can perceive or have perceived within the past day. Okay, so I'll say unless you initiate the conversation with bugs, I'll say I'll roll a survival check, but instead of being disadvantaged, it'll be a straight roll.
Cool.
With Speak with Animals.
Basically
Bam!
trying to get a swarm of insects as a stat block.
15. 15. You're able to, eventually you find this really big log that you're able to, like, or actually it's a big rock, that you're able to push over to reveal the bugs underneath, before very quickly you just hear fear, 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 fear of like hundreds of different little voices.
Oh no, Gal's fucking... Oh no. He's like, oh yes! Fear.
And also you're able to at least communicate with them enough to make that so that they don't immediately run away, or at least some of them don't. There's like basically a handful of pill bugs and earthworms that are able to stay behind, as well as one centipede.
Oh hell yeah.
That at least stays after you convey your non-hostility, but at least they're, you know, something.
His name is Jonathan.
Which one?
The centipede is Jonathan. That's his name.
Understood. Do you have a jar or some other form of container?
I have the meat sack.
Say, if you didn't, I would supply vials.
You take out the still bloody sack, by the way. As you open it, as you open it, there's immediately the thing of like food, as they all start crawling in. And now you have a bag of bugs.
Step 1 of 7
Good
to
point.
get Oogie Boogie in our game complete.
And to respond to what Nox asked Gal, no, I can't actually speak with it. I tried.
Oh, I was about to say, for clarification, the Gryven is a monstrosity, it is not a beast.
Okay.
Yeah, but Nox really didn't know that, and he would have just explained it because it's easy.
Yeah.
So as of now, the Gryven's name is Surrogate.
Surrogate. Which is Draconic for Guardian.
Oh, hey, that's kind of like... Oh, is that where the root of Surrogate comes from?
Maybe? Maybe in this
Because,
world
like-
common? Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I like that. That's neat.
It's canon now. There we go.
Sure, fuck it, why not? Either way. As you... so that was... that was a thing between, presumably... well, actually, no. Eventually, Gal comes back to Kumal with a bag full of bugs.
Excellent. I was never here. Leaves.
Okay, cool. So, now in that case, Kumal also wanted to talk to Nox?
I can do it at another time. Okay,
That's fine. Yeah, I was gonna say we'll probably run a little bit late, but not too far.
Yeah, if we
So in
have
that case,
time,
then,
we'll do a quick thing, but...
Nox, and then at this point, Nox and Dasher.
Going on.
Nox, I needed to speak with you.
Yes.
He pulls out the shard.
Oh,
you
the
touching
orange, the orange.
No, I am not. I am not touching it. I am
Okay,
not
good.
touching it. It is still covered in the cloth.
Yeah. For clarification for the audience, it is this. It looks like about a quarter wedge, like a watermelon wedge, of this orange, almost like layered amber-like kind of substance. Almost looks like a jawbreaker if you cut it in half, and then just take like a quarter of it. This sort of like, again, amber-like, slightly transparent substance. And as you get closer and closer to like the middle of the center of this, where it would have been if it was fully intact, it gets slowly closer and closer to more of like a deeper, like grape purple, like almost like a blackish purple.
They said potentially part of putting the sphere back together was purifying it. But they want this thing whole.
I have no doubt they do. It belongs to them, after all.
Of course it does. Should I give this to you for safekeeping?
I honestly don't know if it would be safe anywhere, based on their intention. If it truly is a Titan's eye, as we have suspected, then there's not many places it would be safe at all.
I don't want anything to do with this. Now that I've realized what they're all about, some things are better left unknown.
This is true. But as I said, I don't think anywhere is going to be safe for it, especially if it's trying to be whole. It's just going to be something that's going to have to be protected, looked over, trying to prevent if possible.
Did Fredboat just die?
Nope.
Nope.
Change music.
Ah. I don't know whether or not I should be holding this thing.
I'm unsure
What I-
of what its effects are, period. I know it's
From what I've
dangerous.
gathered,
Dasher, as holding, not directly in your hand, but still like holding it in your hand, roll me a perception check.
Perception? Nine.
9. You swear for a moment, out of the corner of their eye, you do see once again, like in the, on like the round surface side of the wedge, there is a slit of a pupil before, as you look back, it disappears.
Did I notice it at all?
Yeah,
Roll perception.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
God damn.
Today's my day.
Apparently-
Dasher starts
Oh.
taking out his costume to cover it even further.
Hang on. As you go, before you look over and the pupil once again disappears, Nox, you look at the eye. You look over to see the pupil of this wedge, of this the shard of this orb. Excuse me.
Mhm.
And for a moment, looking at it, there is, from the brief instance that you're able to look at it without you noticing, effectively.
Mhm.
Even though it's just an eye, the eyes are the window to the soul. And from what little emotion you can really see from this thing, there was anger for a moment, before there was this look of... How do I describe this? Yearning? Almost just kind of looking up at Dasher. The weirdest way I can say it, non-verbally, it looks as if it wants to cry for help. Before Dasher turns to look back at the eye and it disappears again.
I'll take it. I'll try to find a way to protect it if possible. I'll reach out to my resources and see what I can do.
Dasher hands the shard to Nox.
Okay. Now, Nox, I suppose you can add a corrupted orange shard to your inventory.
So I had it listed as violet shattered orb with orange bands in center.
That is correct, actually. My apologies. It was flipped. Yeah, it was purple towards the exterior with the brighter orange towards the center.
And you are sure the circus wanted it purified? Because I told you that if it was purified, my resources told me if it was purified, it could be...
Purified is part of putting it back together.
Hmm.
Just to make sure, Dash, I need to make a history check.
Because I know that that's what Fenris told me,
15.
was that it could be purified.
What are you rolling the insight? Sorry, not insight.
To remember
history check?
to remember what they told me exactly concerning getting it back together, whether or not purification was part of that.
From the troop.
Yes.
The troop asked for it to be brought back together. They didn't mention anything about purification.
Yeah, that was my contact that gave me that one.
All right, no, they don't want it. Then forget about me saying it was part of it being purified.
Yeah, you presume that in order to properly fuse it back together, it would have to be purified again. However, they did not say those words.
They want it put back together, and I figure in order to put it back together, it needs to be purified.
Possible. But purification isn't always required if they want to keep it corrupt. Always something to think about, I suppose.
At this point, I'm pretty much certain that thing's alive.
Possible. Have I casted Detect Magic on this before?
I think you have, though I can't recall. If you want to cast Detect Magic on it again, I'll allow it.
I will.
I'm tempted to
Roll.
do something stupid.
Go for it.
So at this point, Dasher wants nothing to do with it. So... You know what? Okay. So it was low, so... Connected mind towards the orb. Hello?
Please tell me you're doing this before you do it.
Yeah, no. He's going to tell you. I think it might be sentient.
Are you going to try and speak with it?
We don't know what this thing is.
Before he does anything, I'm touching him with protection from evil and good.
Okay. Could you cast the spell for me?
Mm-hmm. Before he contacts this thing or does anything else, I'm touching him with it.
We don't know what this thing is, and I'm pretty sure at this point, one way or another, it has to be purified.
Do you have any holy water or powdered silver or iron?
I would have powdered iron and I would have holy water, yes.
Okay.
That would be something I would carry.
I was about to say, because clarify, this does consume those items when you cast it.
Yes.
Okay. Tell us balance on your creature of your type. Which creature type are you choosing? Oh wait, one willing creature you touch is prepared against certain types of creatures. Okay, it is all of these. Clarification. Yeah. Okay, I thought you had to choose one. My apologies.
No,
It's just all of them. Okay.
it's good and evil. That
The
I'm
target
protected against
also,
now.
yeah, the target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, blah blah blah, is advantage on the new saving throw. Okay. So yeah, you mutter an incantation while holding your Dreamwatcher's amulet, and for a moment there is this pulse of sort of this soft blue energy going across you, and for a moment, actually, Dasher, your mind feels a little bit clearer. You didn't really notice it before until now that you realize it's gone. At least for now.
Motherfucker. Turn towards the orb.
Okay.
May have been underneath their power for a second.
The moment you make the connection, I would
fuck.
like you to roll a wisdom
Fuck
saving
for a
throw.
second.
Oh, what?
Hello?
Sorry.
Yeah, no,
I was
he
about to say.
says hello.
Yeah.
Wisdom
mo-
saving throw. This is with advantage, correct?
Correct, actually.
22.
Natural
Nat
20.
Damn!
Nat
We
20
rolling.
wisdom.
Good today.
What you experience next is hard to describe. However, oh fuck!
Nat
One moment,
20s,
please.
ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no.
One moment, please.
Dreaded words.
What are we getting, y'all? What are we
Wait,
getting,
hold up.
y'all? Sorry.
It was misspelled. It's the session where Dasher dies.
No, I think I may just have blown up a whole entire plot hook.
No, no, you have not.
Well, when I say blow up, I mean partially solved.
I'm just.
Is everyone okay if we go a little bit over tonight?
Yeah.
Sure. So long as I'm out by 5:50.
That should be long before then. I was gonna say I don't know how long this part's gonna take, but we'll see.
Let's go, baby.
Today game popping off.
All these good rolls today.
Dude, what did get
You've been rolling. You guys have been rolling hot tonight. Like,
Well, dude,
damn.
if I rolled like shit today, I was probably going to cry. My week's been.
I was ready for
All
today. I was prepared.
Oh right.
My shitty week paid off.
Oh right. Okay. Yeah. Shit.
So, while as we're getting prepared, how about we take a little break? Since we're going over.
Yeah.
Hi, chat.
Water.
Oh,
Hi, chat. What's up?
Thank you for that protection from evil and good, because I'm
You're
pretty
welcome.
sure that
That's why I was asking if you were doing it.
How's your night going, chat?
Renagamer, thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Oh, Luna, thank you as well. Hello.
Hello.
Greetings, Nancy. Hope everyone's having a good time. I hope this session. Hope everyone's been enjoying the session so far. Now, unfortunately, probably after this sequence, we'll say for lack of a better term, we'll probably end up having to call the session because it is.
While you're getting that put together, can I just ask 2 quick questions?
Absolutely.
Can the Viscount dispel magic?
Good
Does
question.
he have that in his arsenal?
I will check that very quickly.
And if not, does the Bard?
I will say, while he is an artificer, he does not have that spell prepared.
I will say Dasher is now angry at the carnival.
Mm-hmm. And Alenia the Bard does... Actually, as much as you gotta hate to say it, Tiala was the one who had Dispel Magic.
I'm waiting for Tiala then.
Okay. Okay,
Either that or
I wasn't sure.
Zelda.
I was about to say, I wasn't sure how soon of a thing you needed.
I need
okay.
it soon. So I either need Tiala when she arrives, or I need to continue to try to find Zola.
Okay.
So that's on my docket of things I need done within like as soon as possible.
Here's the piece. If I can grab it.
I'm gonna go grab something to drink real fast. I shall return!
Man, I could have prepped a spell to help this.
Dude,
We're in it now.
I didn't even think the Gryven thing was gonna go that well, but BAM! Hell yeah!
Nat 20s,
Might
yo.
have to turn on the volume on Hydra a little bit to hear it, but there we go.
Wait, B, what do you mean by that? I'm already in it. What do you mean?
We're already in it. We're already
I've
in this,
returned it.
Oh boy.
Because, I haven't
hope-
prepared any spells to help you with this.
I hope Nox knows Kamal's not a complete fucking moron.
Alright, and now, unfortunately, I will also do need a quick bar break. I'll be right back, and then I'll finish up setting this up. Oh shit, probably should mute.
Me too.
I need to get a hold of that wizard or the Onak stat.
I'm right here. What do you need?
Other wizard.
You have another wizard? You've been cheating on me?
No, I need somebody with
Telephone.
dispel magic.
Rude. That's the other dish.
Vanna
Or
just,
if-
burps out
it's-
fire, just casts a spell magic.
Yeah, if it's gonna take too long before the wizard to get back, then I'm sneaking to the Onak. If the orcs get mad at me, so be it.
Please don't tell me you're thinking about what I think you're thinking.
I'm not saying anything. I have a quest.
It's worse than me having a fucking coin.
What? Me having a quest?
If it's what I think it is, absolutely.
Onak eats magic.
Yeah. Curse magic, too.
All I know is I need to get rid of this coin.
Oh, thank God. Oh.
That way you or no one else in our party can get their hands on it, because I'm not carrying it on my person.
Man, I just want to talk to him.
Exactly, that's why I've took it.
I'm just gonna take any deals. I'm not an idiot. Sorry.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. He
Dude,
he could give you everything you've ever possibly wanted or promise you that, and
I
I am not taking that risk. If nobody in the camp can dispel magic, then I'm gonna see if the Onak will eat it.
I am back.
You take me for a fool. I'm offended.
Alright, I need to...
Yep.
Do you think the orcish people will just allow you to give it something cursed?
That's why I wanted to talk to Zelda first.
I'll give him a little snack. Shit.
And it
Look at
doesn't.
the
It's not
party
cursed. The
going
coin isn't
area.
cursed,
Water,
it's
oh
just
no.
magic.
Oh, I know. I was thinking of something else.
Spilling water on myself, trying to...
The party doing whatever they want.
Here we go.
Alright. I have
I was trying to
returned.
get rid of it.
Now it's a bit too loud. There we go. Just want to make sure it was working.
You still on break or what?
Hang on. There's one more thing I do want to check.
Well, I mean, I'm also glad nobody got eaten by the Gryven.
Mm-hmm.
I actually wanted to fight it too. I would have kicked the shit out of that Gryven.
Dude, we would have fucking bullied the hell out of that thing. But hopefully, after enough time and effort, we can get it to join the party.
So
That-
all I
that-
need to know is when nature said it was weak to fucking bludgeoning damage. I was like, alright, cool. I no longer am afraid of this thing.
Catapult seems like to be my biggest friend.
There is something stronger than catapult though. Pin
Molder.
squishies.
Put him in the
Nobody-
ground long enough, I'll just keep molding Earth.
Nobody,
The full
nobody,
damage.
nothing is immune to the power of chin squishies.
Trying to chin scratch the burb, Nirvana.
Also,
Her fingers start burning.
I took 1 damage and I went from robust to all the way to hit.
I took 4 HP.
Squishy boy.
Yeah, no, I took 4 HP of damage. Wait, hold up. What happens if I take only 1 HP of damage?
It's probably healthy or okay.
I'm at hit.
Okay.
Yeah, there's hurt, there's bloodied, there's I forget the whole list.
There is
Because
robust,
it's based on how
healthy-
many hit points you have left and how many hit die you have left.
That's right. That's what. It is.
Ah, okay. So, there's robust, healthy, okay, hit, bloodied, hurt, and hurt.
Okay.
I'm ready. I'm prepped.
I've
Let's
been
go.
a critical a couple times.
So curious. I want to see what happens with this. Oh, I get 1 hit point missing. I immediately go to hit as well.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
The second that you
I'm-
have any missing health points, you go to hit.
Oh,
Back.
what
Yeah,
does
I
helping and
forgot.
okay?
Oh, hit dice. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's probably just
Can you
like
guys
that.
hear me?
Yep, yep,
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I am prepping stuff as quickly as I possibly can.
Everyone, stall.
I mean, hey, my character is strong enough to where he could probably wrestle it to the ground for a few rounds.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I don't know if people can hear the
Could, but
music.
should
I'm
we?
trying to make sure it's not too loud but not too quiet.
I
Quiet?
cannot
Quiet.
hear the music.
It's coming from Hydra. You might have to turn up the volume a little bit.
It's being played through stream. I double checked.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, you
Oh,
should be
it's
hearing some
Being played through
orchestral.
Hydra. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Because I realized the link I wanted to play was not working with that bot, so I had to find it very quickly.
I have Hydra borderline muted most of the time because I find it distracting sometimes.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. You should be
Oh, I
hearing
hate
classical music.
I hate this. Please tell me this is not Dasher's theme.
It is not. Though it is
Well.
the theme for something else.
Yep.
Technically.
Yep.
Goodbye, chat.
So. Alright, one last thing. I'll include it in here, sure.
Hey, Dash, are you ready for this?
No.
I'm ready. Promotion.
I said it was stupid.
At least you have a little protection on you. And
I
at
mean,
least that
hey,
was a
we've
nat
been-
20.
You couldn't have got it any better. I will say that much.
It was only downhill from here.
Squad
So-
goals. High five, we did it.
So, alright.
Dasher remembers everything and kills everyone.
No.
No. Oh boy. So, is everyone back?
Yeah,
I'm ready.
I'm back.
Okay.
If
Where's
you're not
Adam?
here, say
Yeah.
so.
I'm not back. I'm mono.
Awesome. So everyone who's here, I would like everyone but Dasher to mute their microphones.
Reasonable.
Hey!
Goodbye.
Second week in a row, I get a private scene.
Okay. So, yeah, damn. As you first make connection with the orb, all you can hear at first is screaming. It's hard to tell if it's one large voice letting out a bellowing cry of pain or fear, or thousands, with how much it is deafening in your ears. However, as your vision starts to fade over into black. You realize you're not going unconscious necessarily, nor are you, reaching the brink of death. You're beginning to dream.
Ah.
And as for a brief moment your mind has connected with the consciousness, presumably, of whatever this entity is, you close your eyes at this point and looking with your mind's eye, as at least you've heard some Dragonborn are capable of doing, with enough skill. As you concentrate and holding the orb, seeing the orb, you close your eyes and turn in the direction of it, and your mind is almost trying to process the overload of information that has been put in front of it, until eventually you see the shard of the eye, the orb of whatever, or the eye of whatever this entity is, before your brain starts to reconfigure what you presume it looked like, at least the eye, before it starts to reconfigure a portion of the body, and you can see in your mind's eye before you, in a pool of ichor and violet and this miasma that is radiating from what almost looks like the upper half of it doesn't look like it's decaying, but it's at least fragmented. The skull of the largest dragon you have seen in your life.
Oh, shit. I see. Very well. He tries to move forward.
You can. And you're with every footstep you take, you feel the whatever black substance or ichor, almost like clotted old blood in a pool, keeps sticking to the bottoms of your boots as you make your way forward. And you see...
Are you able to speak? Who are you?
From what you can tell, as much as your mind is able to pull it out, is able to sort of blot it out at least temporarily for a period, it's still muffled, but all you can hear really is writhing and screaming in pain and agony and fear of whatever this mass, the fragment of even but this massive creature. It seems as if it was basically, with what connection you are able to have, it was able to keep some moment of clarity, even in this fragmented and presumably corrupted form.
Continuing with the connected continuing with the telepathy, I want to help. What do you need for me to help? I want to stop this pain.
As the eye sort of closes for a minute,
as he realizes that this is a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Probably one of the first, if not Iostra herself.
Roll for me a... Oh boy. Roll for me a survival check with advantage for identifying...
19.
19. As much as the exterior seems to be stained this shade of violet and bleeding this black ichor from between the scales, you can make out the glint of topaz beneath the skin, as well as purely within the eye. And you presume this was one of, if not, the first.
A tear starts rolling down Dasher's eye. I I want
And
to tell
as... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
you what you need me to do. And he waits for an answer.
Yeah. The dragon, what is portion is here, closes its eye and almost seems to be concentrating with what effort it possibly can to at least convey one message of some kind. And for a moment in your mind, once again in your mind's eye, as it's almost trying to project around it, this, as much as it's hard to describe, these walls, or like this chamber or some sort of room that seems to be glittering a bright ruby red, as there are shelves upon layers of books, information items. It's hard to tell what exactly is in here. God, sorry, I'm also trying to process things on my end. As fragmented as this thought is, you're at least able to make out, shapes and colors of what this creature is trying to give you. And as much as it gives you that, there is also, on one of the shelves that is at least closest to you, you can see looks almost like a rosary beads, similar to like maybe a monk or a cleric might have for prayer. However, it looks like each orb is of a different color, and each one is also decorated in the shape of an eye. Draconic, seemingly, in nature.
Do you need me to find this?
The eye, as much as the pupil seems to be dark and circular, trying to maintain this moment of clarity for a while before eventually you watch as the eye quickly thins back to a single slit and the screams get louder. And you realize there's only so long you can stay in this place before your mind is...
Yeah, no, Dasher tries to get out.
You leave, and immediately, as if the line has been cut, you're back to your consciousness again. Your heart is pounding. Your head is throbbing. It feels
Dasher
as if
falls
the
to a
inside of
knee.
your mind is burning. But you are as unscathed as you can be.
That was no Titan. That was one of the first dragons.
I see. What did you see? Tell me.
Need help. A room of ruby. Information books on the shelves. Hundreds upon hundreds of shelves. Various
Dasher?
artifacts. Yeah?
I'm sorry. If you'd like to roll just an intelligence check for another piece of information to see if now that your mind is able to process this.
No, unfortunately, 5.
Continue.
There were a few artifacts on the ground floor. In front of me, there was a rosary of what looked like many of these eyes. Many dragon's eyes.
Did you see the creature itself?
Before it showed me this room, yes.
Describe it.
And he describes a cry for help.
It's trapped.
It's also fragmented.
Because it's trapped. Tortured. Let's see.
Kumo's gonna want to know.
If anyone would know about your history, it would be him. I would recommend sharing it, correct?
We probably should.
For now,
Yeah,
I will keep this close. Katja, you can't have it.
Wait, what was
Ow.
that?
Sorry, my cat appeared, and I told him that Katja can't have the orb.
And I'll say at this point, as the burning sensation in your head starts to slowly clear, even though it's still throbbing with a headache, and you're recovering from what you just saw. That's where we're gonna end the session for the night.
I know who that is. Holy shit! Give it to me.
Oh,
I know
Hope everyone had a good
exactly what's
stream,
going on.
guys!
Yay!
yeah, it's obvious for the
joining us.
Yay!
It's obviously the first Topaz.
No, I know exactly who this is.
Hi,
Well,
Cat.
we know.
It's Saint Genix. No.
It's all say GX. No,
Oh my
I know
God.
exactly who this is, and you can't tell me I'm wrong.
All right.
Even from the picture, I know.
Yeah, I'll say we'll call the stream here. I'll say we'll
Thank
call
you guys
the.
for joining us.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
hope
have-
you enjoyed the stream.
I hope everyone had fun, and I hope everyone enjoyed the session tonight. But,
Dude,
yeah,
I was not expecting the Griven crap to go that well.
Mhm,
I
yeah.
think we found
I'll
a
say-
Digimon, guys.
Mhm, yeah, if people want to chat, if people want to continue chatting, there is the Discord in my About section on Twitch. If people want to just come in and hang out, we'll probably move over to the general chat because I imagine people are going to want to talk about this.
Oh yeah.
I
Holy
know.
fuck.
All right. So I suppose I'll see you guys.
Well,
then.
now I'm glad that Dasher isn't leaving.
Good night.
See you guys.